Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
You'll be the most valuable player at your tailgate when you cook with upper choice and prime meat from Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville. Score big with Richard's Tailgate and Smoker Bundles and ready-to-cook chicken wings, shop-made sausages, gourmet burgers, jalapeno poppers, and loaded bratwursts. No other meat market is in the same league when it comes to the selection, quality, and value you get from Richard's. Call ahead to place your order at 479-443-0000. Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville, 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive.
Are you a cigar connoisseur or just cigar curious? The Cigar District carries both powerhouse brands like Davidoff as well as boutique brands and a wide assortment of cigar accessories. If you don't want to pick up your favorites and leave, then feel free to enjoy their customer lounge or courtyard patio. For those looking for a private membership experience, check out their cigar club featuring lockers, an upscale lounge, meeting room, and rooftop patio. Ladies, would you like to learn about cigars or pick up something special for your guy? The Cigar District is ready to help. The Cigar District, located just off the Bentonville Square, 200 Southeast 6th Street in Bentonville, or online at thecigardistrict.com.
Hey there, good Friday morning to 4029 meteorologist. Majestic storm. Watch out for some fog out there this morning in northwest Arkansas. That may reduce down visibility at times, and it's a bit cold out there. Grab that jacket. Temperatures are into the upper 30s and low 40s by the afternoon. We're looking at partly cloudy skies with high temperatures rising into the low 70s. Great conditions for any Friday night football games. Enjoy it before a rainy and very wet weekend ahead. I'm 4029 meteorologist Majestic Storm. I hope you have a great weekend.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruscin and Zach starts right now.
All right, this is Football Friday here on Ruscin and Zach, brought to you by the All-American Steakhouse. And, is it a doozy. Some of our best work this week. The Lane Train.
Celebrity coach.
Yeah.
Lane Kiffin in town.
Excited about that. Hall of very good.
No. He's fine.
Hall of fine.
Right.
Okay.
Now, I used a reference, and you said it was too old.
Yeah.
But he's George Hamilton. He's famous.
That is very old.
He's famous for being famous.
Very old.
Who in modern pop culture is simply famous for being famous?
Jake Paul.
Well, I mean, Jake Paul's won a couple of fights.
Logan Paul.
Like, they don't actually have a job. They're just famous.
I mean, any influencer.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the Pauls is probably
okay. All right.
a good example because they were famous before they started fighting.
Okay. All right.
We're doing
But George Hamilton,
not much.
like, he was in the Austin Powers movies, and that's the only thing I know that he's ever been in.
Hamilton.
Yeah, he's just very tan. He's just
What a
famous.
reference.
He's just famous for being famous.
What a reference. Any of the Gabors who can put the we're going to go all the way
again,
back there.
and I'll hammer this home until somebody finally gets. He was referred to as Sark's coffee boy at USC.
Well, here is, and again, I do not want your keys to the game nor your score predictions here at 866-285-4005. This is a very interesting moment in football tomorrow in this game because you have on one side a coach who is really poor at handling success, trying to put together two good performances in a row, which has been difficult to find in SEC play under Sam Pittman. And on the other side, You have a coach who the path is right there. The path is right there. Are you going to go from coffee boy to coach we respect for making a playoff? The path is ahead of you, but you got to win on Saturday. You got to win on Saturday. Sure. FPI says
26.
They have a 19% chance of making the playoff entering the week. If they win out, including beating Georgia next week, it's a 65% chance.
Okay.
So the path is there. Are you just going to be, very fine job coach, or are you going to elevate? And on the other side, are you going to have a coach that doesn't come out flat at a stadium where he doesn't have a team that plays very well at Razorback Stadium in Sam Pittman? That's what we're looking at tomorrow.
DQ,
it's very interesting.
What are you wearing today, DQ?
An Ole Miss sweater.
Okay. No, so
do we want to explain that or just let people figure it out? All right, I like that too.
Yeah.
I want people to be furious about this and not understand the inside joke that the MBI understands.
T's
all right?
and P's to Jerry and Elma.
That's right.
This girl's wearing an Ole Miss sweatshirt.
The MBI understands, and those that don't, well, you don't, and I don't know how to help you. And I'm not giving you Sterling's picks again either. So tough.
We repeated that 4 times.
Tough,
and we're still getting texts about it. Y'all either pay attention or don't.
Yeah.
There's no middle ground. Yeah. There is no try. There is only do. Yoda never said that, by the way.
No, he never said do or do not. There is no try.
He never said that.
No, but he said the other thing.
Of course. What was the other thing?
Try, or it's got to be your bull. Wait a minute. You can get a good look at a butcher.
No, that's DQ. That's Tommy Boy.
That's right. That's right.
I can get a good look at a T-bone by sticking my head up a cow's
backside. Derriere.
Yeah, but I'll take the butcher's word for it. Okay.
Sure. That's right. Yes. So there you have it. That's how I see it. And I don't know if Arkansas is going to put together a quality performance tomorrow. This is unlike Ole Miss teams in the past, A, they don't have to come here in frigid temperatures, and B, they appear to be pretty good on defense, which is unusual.
No Jaquindon Jackson as we stand right now.
Yeah.
So
the running game is...
That one stings a little.
Right.
Thought you might have him.
Right.
He's very doubtful, so we'll see.
Right. So Arkansas, again, I mean, we're going to see if this offense has made real strides, or was last week a lot of was last week's success predicated on the fact that Mississippi State sucks to a great deal?
Yes, yes.
But have they made great strides? Have they figured a few things out? Or are we headed towards 3-0 at halftime again? And then we're all going to go buy 3% more expensive beer at halftime to try and figure this whole thing out there. Got my dad ranting and raving about the 3% thing today on the phone with him.
Yeah.
He has a theory on it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
I love theories.
Well, it's just a theory. I don't know if this is true.
Fire away.
But, I mean, he thinks it's just to cover the credit card fee.
Probably
and
is.
none of it's actually going to the school. It's all going to the banks. So that's what he thinks. I don't know if that's right or not. Surely they already have a credit card fee, and this is an additional fee.
Oh.
Now it's a 6% upcharge.
Boy.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. That's what he thinks. And he wonders, like we did, why'd they tell anybody they were doing this? When's the last time, show of hands, when's the last time you looked at a receipt from the concession stand?
No, but 9 times out of 10, I don't even
They
get the
could put
receipt.
anything on there. We
Yeah.
wouldn't know. They could put the coach needs an oil change tax on there. Be like, oh, I didn't know that. Okay, fine. Well, it must be $28. I mean, it says $28. I don't know. I mean, why would you even tell people on that?
You want to feel icky?
Oh, please, yes.
You know who leads the nation in passing yards?
Who?
Chandler Morris.
Remember him?
2,873 yards.
I know you don't like to give him credit.
I don't.
Because, well, not him, but you don't like to give this man credit because of where he used to go to school.
Mm-hmm.
But Jackson Dart has put up some solid numbers.
Jackson
this
Dart
season
is
for
third
Ole
in the
Miss.
country
Yeah.
in passing yards.
Yeah.
And he's come up awfully small in the 2 biggest games that he's played.
Well, that's another thing to
Okay.
try and flip around here. Like they have it in front of them.
Yes,
Arkansas has, the bowling ball and all that bowl stuff in front of them. But what Ole Miss has in front of them is a legitimate shot at the 12-team playoff. And yes, it's going to be difficult to beat Georgia, but that game doesn't mean nearly as much if they don't win this game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very important. It's sort of like the intensity of a playoff game for them, and then for Arkansas, get the bowl thing over with, and then, November is a little less stressful around here. But most importantly of all, to me, is I have to see this program put together back-to-back, consistent, good performances. Because it's up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And if the pattern holds, tomorrow's going to be a clunker. But they have a way to change that.
You're also playing a quality opponent. That the opponent has something to do with it. The Tennessee thing, the offense didn't play great. The defense played almost lights out.
Right.
Against Tennessee.
Yes.
Against LSU, everything kind of collapsed and imploded on itself. But it was a 6-point game at one point. Taylor Green throws the pick, and then all of a sudden the game just got out of reach.
You can't have that.
Turnovers are the thing. If you don't turn it over, you're going to be okay. Punting is okay. Lean on your defense a little bit.
They're good at punting.
Now, I know this is probably way in the weeds kind of stuff, but Lane runs what some of my defensive coordinator friends call a mirror system, which is that something works, he's going to go right back to it. 2 weeks ago, they ran an entire series. They ran the same play, the entire series, and it's just an RPO. And if it works and you don't shut it off, like we saw against LSU with those quick hitches, you're just going to keep doing it.
Yeah,
they're going to keep doing it. They're going to keep doing it. So you've got to. I think you have to make them play left-handed. You've either got to say, look, Jackson Dart's going to beat us, or we're going to let you run the ball, or we're going to stop the run. Jackson Dart's got to beat you. That's how I think you have to do it. You have to pressure him, take away the run, and take your chances with the stuff over the top. If you trust your second.
That's the thing. Okay, LSU, fine. The maddening thing was the way that LSU proceeded, which was they did the same thing 60 times, and nobody did it.
If you're not going to take it away from them, they're going to do that. And I understand they were concerned about getting beat over the top and getting beat for the quick six. I understand that, and it was a legitimate concern against that group of receivers. That group of receivers at LSU is better than the group of receivers that you're going to face tomorrow. No. Period. But defensively, you gotta take something away. Make them play left-handed. Yeah. And that's the Bill Belichick model, is take away what they do best and then make them play the game. And see what happens. And as long as you don't turn the ball over, give them short fields, you give yourself a chance.
All right, this is Football Friday here on Ruscin and Zach, brought to you by the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater in Springdale. They'll have the game on tomorrow and all of the football action over the weekend right there in the Sports Theater at the All-American Steakhouse. Check them out for some of the best food you'll ever lay a lip over right there in Springdale. The All-American Steakhouse on Sunset in Springdale. Check out their Facebook page and see what they got cooking from a specials standpoint, too, before you get down there. All right, more coming up here on ESPN Arkansas. Stay with us.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Billy, your gas light's on. We need to stop and fill up.
No way, Jen. Gas around here is too expensive. We can make it a little further.
Billy, listen to your big sister. You don't need to drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Upside?
Do you live under a rock, Billy? Upside is the hottest cashback app out there. It's free to download, and you get real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I use it all the time, and I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying the gas you have to buy anyway?
Yes, I'm looking at the Upside app now, and there's a gas station at the next exit offering 25 cents per gallon cash back.
Okay, I'm stopping to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code FRIEND to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code FRIEND for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code FRIEND for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Drive into 2025 with confidence in a vehicle designed to turn heads. Premium comfort, bold design, and 2 years of limited maintenance included. During Mitsubishi's year-end sales event, drive home a 2024 SUV with 0.99% APR financing. Get ready for a new year of adventure at RAP Mitsubishi. Offer only available in Santander Consumer USA. Subject to approved credit and insurance. Not all customers will qualify. Price, terms, and vehicle availability may vary. Other important restrictions apply. See your participating Mitsubishi dealer for details. Offers end December 2nd, 2024.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Walk-Ons is always a win, whether it's for a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner. Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into their mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
Do you, a family member or friend, have diabetes? While the condition is well known, the side effects are not. Wounds don't always heal the same when a person has diabetes. So what do you do? Dr. Doug Friesen has the answers on the Wound Wrap podcast. Wound Wrap is your #1 resource for all things wounds. It's now available on the Hit That Line podcast network. Just search Hit That Line wherever you listen to podcasts and find it on hitthatline.com. Wound Wrap with Dr. Doug Friesen.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Sterling Bank is committed to the Northwest Arkansas community. And as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. Stop by your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers to discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Hey everyone, Braden Webb here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. You may remember me from my days playing baseball for the Hogs. Now I'm hitting home runs for AAA Business Systems and enhancing the ways companies do business in our area. If you want to partner with the best office technology provider in Northwest Arkansas, call me today at 479-442-4185. Let's win together, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
Vici Aesthetics and Wellness can get you on the track to kickstart your weight loss journey with semaglutide or tirzepatide. They offer a detailed program to all of Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma with in-office or telemedicine visits available. Mention this ad on ESPN and get 10% off your first package. Get started on the #1 prescription choice by medical providers for safe and effective weight loss while also reducing cardiovascular risk factors. Call or text Vici Aesthetics and Wellness today at 479-343-8424. 479-343-8424.
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Good news brought to you by the Good Chair, because I had to have a place to sit.
Get the good chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Ernest Mann that Joe Bonamassa sucks. And you want to be seated in the good chair. Hey, we got hoops tonight in Fort Worth.
Arkansas, will you make the Final Four?
Let's just slow down.
Wacky uniforms with the pigs with horns. And did I hear you say you were playing a game today with the home crowd yelling, woo, pig suey? Hey, those pigs may be hogs, but they're kosher to me. Capiche?
The Arkansas men's basketball team's on the road tonight in Fort Worth to take on Texas Christian University. No TV, but we're on the air at 6:30 with the Courtside Show. Arkansas football team hosting Mississippi tomorrow in Fayetteville. Rebels 7.5-point favorite according to the Bet Saracen app. Football Power Index says Arkansas has a 26% chance to win the game. We're on the air at 6 a.m. with Arkansas Game Day. Woof. Log reaction comes your way 1 hour after the game. All right.
Your poll question.
Yes.
When being invited to an event is telling someone, I'll let you know, just a more polite way of saying no.
Yeah, 100%.
Very tactful, yes.
68.4% said it always means no. 31.6% said sometimes it means yes.
No, it doesn't.
Do you feel a little bit nervous the first time you use a chair that you built yourself? 72.9% of people said yes.
I feel attacked on this one.
Are you talking about anything
I
in
wasn't
particular?
talking about him.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It feels like you were.
I wasn't.
Okay. Well, I know I feel nervous when like he put the chairs together. We didn't plop during that phase of our life.
You should not plop anyway.
You fall out of a chair, hit your head, get a brain bleed. That's it. That's all, folks. You got to be careful. Gotta be careful out there.
Why would you do that?
Well, I'm just saying, as a cautionary tale, that's why.
Okay.
Be careful out there.
You know that's my fear.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, the whole
The brain bleed?
the whole Tina Fey, you live alone.
30 Rock. Yeah.
30 Rock. You'll fall and die, and nobody will come see you. Nobody will come find you.
And your cats eat you, like Francis Bavier.
That was on camera. Thank you.
I don't think he was.
Thank God.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
when you need a clean dish from the dishwasher, do you take out what you need or do you unload the entire dishwasher?
You unload the entire dishwasher.
57.4% said they take what they need.
Who are these animals that are out here living like this?
Savages.
In this lawless land.
Savages.
42.6 said they unload the entire dishwasher. And those are your polls. Go touch grass.
I want to know who these people are.
Polls.
That one came from JT, I
All
believe.
you guys talk about now is polls. I have 982 photos of polls. They're weird. They're bad. I like them. Polls. Let's talk about polls. Do you know what kind of bothers me?
Polls?
I like having access to all of my polls. And he did the best thing he could for the show.
Which was?
Polls.
Hey, here's a fun one.
Yep.
This is perfect, actually. Apparently, the Dodgers victory parade today got caught in traffic. You can't make that up. In Los Angeles,
they didn't block off the route.
Apparently not. They're showing a video of these buses like making a turn, and they're all going real slow because they can't get through.
DQ, you're being attacked on the text machine for your the verbiage on one of your questions.
I
The poll
should have
question
said assembled.
should have said assembled. Okay.
Because
Not
you're not
built?
building the chair.
You don't
Unless you're like Ron Swanson and you're out there, with the wood and the what do you call that thing that spins the wood? Not the ladle. What is it? Is that called a lay? That thing? You don't know what I'm talking about. You don't work with your hands. DQ, you know this stuff.
I don't know what it's
Get your
called.
dad on the phone.
He would know.
It's you spin the wood and then you put that sharp thing over it and
Yeah.
it smooths it out. I think it's called a lay. That's what I think it is. I don't know. Yeah, lathe. There he is. Lathe. There it is. Thank you.
Wow, look at all the woodworkers we have.
These men work with their hands.
Yeah, look at that.
They're not dipping their hands in liquid ivory every night.
These Americans need to be identified. Here's Ethan and Atkins. He works with his hands.
He's
Nate
a mailman.
Yep. Well,
it's a well-known fact that it is known as a
Grant Grove, Robert and Bull Shoals. Here's a texter out of the 479. Dufresne works with his hands. He probably had to do that in prison.
Probably, yeah.
Texter of the 870. Brian and Harrison. Good. These are, you know what? When it all goes down and we're all somewhere in an underground bunker, it's going to be these guys that are going to lead us out.
I feel like, we're going to need them to get the power back on or whatever the case may be. Also, some of you, again, if you missed the news from yesterday, you're going to have a new jail to try out in a few years. So
apparently, they didn't ask anybody about it. They just decided that's where it's going.
Generally, how our government works in this country is we don't ask, we just do it. There you go. Because whenever you ask, people are going to have questions.
I'm sure they did ask last election cycle.
Maybe.
And the people said no. And the county said, we'll just do it anyway.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know any of this stuff.
You think a petition went around for that?
No, not for that.
All right.
They must have found
they're
money.
still trying to outlaw eye
somewhere
surgeries
else.
or something.
Yeah. Ducks at Murphy Park.
Raw milk.
Got bigger battles, people. Got bigger battles.
Next, they're trying to outlaw raw soap, probably. That's the next thing they're going to come
raw soap.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. You made that one up.
I'm just making it up. That's
okay,
right.
good.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go. Yes, that's it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Football Friday here, brought to you by the All-American Steakhouse, 866-285-4005. That's how you can be a part of the proceedings here.
Okay, Nate says that they voted on it, and the county changed the naming and said we're going to do it anyway.
Well, that's what Nate says. We don't know if that's...
Why would Nate lie to us?
Well, that's one person's
Well, that's what
opinion
happened
on
in
the
Washington County.
Why would Nate lie to us?
I don't know. Why are we going down this road? This
I'm just
could only
saying.
lead to heartache and
You brought it up.
disappointment and phone calls for all parties involved.
You brought it up.
I just said some of you are going to get a new jail to tour. And we could have laughed it off and moved on. But no, we had to get down in the weeds on who approved the jail, which we know nothing about.
So, but Nate in Fayetteville appears that he does. And he doesn't even live there. He Googled it.
It appears like we know what we're doing. We don't.
No.
That's very misleading. It's very misleading. John in Memphis, he builds his own chair. It is terrifying when you sit in it.
Now, John in Memphis is recovering from a water pump issue in his car. So, again,
just like Belding's car, need a new water pump. Was that the stepbrother Eric episode?
Yeah, that was
They took the whole Miata apart.
Took an entire Miata apart. Chopped it. Who knew? At Bayside High, they were running a chop shop.
That's right.
I didn't have that on my bingo card.
That's so good.
Did you ever take shop?
No, we didn't have that. That was not offered. No.
You want to know how old I am?
Please.
I took shop 2 years because my grades needed a boost.
Yeah. Well, they had to keep you on the football field. Let's
That's
be
also
honest.
very true. I took shop 2 years. We made ashtrays, like real ones.
See, I made those in art out of clay. That's all I could make was ashtrays.
Yeah, ashtrays and lamps.
And paperweights.
Yeah, really good with the paperweights.
I made a great paperweight back in 7th grade.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
What'd you make in shop 86628?
Yeah, tell us about it. Yeah. No, we didn't have shop of any kind there.
Nate and Fayetteville would like you to know that he's not a liar. He's just a degenerate.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you did. You kind of insulted him.
Way to clear that up. Thank you. Thank you very much.
A good point out of the 479. Who the hell said it appeared y'all know what you're doing? I mean, that's fair.
That's fair.
It's kind of an in the building sort of assumption that we know what we're doing. We do not. Is that a new shirt?
Yeah, I haven't worn it before.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
DQ, what do you think?
It's fine.
It's not green. It's fine.
That's good. What do you want
You
from
can
me?
say it's nice.
It's nice.
No. You can't backtrack now. You said it's fine.
It's fine. It's a white Nike polo.
You rang the bell. The bell. You can't.
Yeah,
unring it now.
exactly. You've insulted him by saying it's fine.
I look hideous. I want to crawl in a corner. I'll hide in a Grimace costume now. How about that? That's what I'll do.
Yeah, are you going to put that on today?
I don't know.
I think we should put DQ.
Depends on how.
I heard it was hot in there.
It is very warm in there.
And someone's hot breath has been in it already.
Well, not someone. Lurch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see one of Grimace's eyes over your left shoulder on TV.
Feel
right
great
now.
about that.
That's right. It's very
terrific.
It's
about
very
that.
unsettling now that I look. That's great.
Car chase guy says that he had an official smoking area in high school. So did we. It's out front, right there in the loop.
Do you need a rickety picnic table to make an official smoking area?
I think so.
Yeah, is that what you need?
Yeah, one that you get splinters from,
or one of those plastic Lifetime ones that you just fold open and.
No. It's got to be wooden.
Oh, okay.
It's got to be.
Got to be wooden.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't upgrade.
Ethan and Atkins said I made a bloody mess in shop when I cut off my pinky finger to the second knuckle.
Okay. So now,
wow,
what this is turning into is people who have lost digits.
No. That's just his experience.
Well, you know how this works, though. It's more people were going to simply, I agree with that guy. I lost 4 fingers. Blah blah blah. I mean, that's where. But I haven't found a discussion yet that can't be ruined in the course of 10 minutes. We talk about music that's good, and people will just start talking about music they've heard, and not necessarily good music. It all disintegrates at some point.
Andy at Mountain Home says Brian on the Breakfast Club took his shop lamp didn't work when you pulled on the elephant's trunk. That's also true.
That's right. Yeah, that's a good one too. I like that one. All right. So how about them Jets last night? Huh? How about that?
B.
What?
B said they refurbished his shop teacher's horse trailers every year.
Well, free labor.
That's right.
Like college athletics used to be. Get the free labor out there. Absolutely.
Doug at Mountain Home made a gun cabinet.
That's very useful.
All right.
I didn't think you could make those out of wood. I thought they had to be made out of steel. The only ones I've seen are made out of steel. I've never seen one out of wood.
Oh, my God.
What do I know? Okay.
All right.
Excellent stuff here.
Thank you, guys.
Excellent stuff here.
Now, Robert and Bull Shoals, they had a smoking area in junior high.
That's a tough one. That's not legal. You got to be 18 to buy that stuff.
Back then it was.
Well, what, in like the 60s? Like, what are we talking about here?
When we moved to Virginia in 86, the drinking age was 18. I was excited.
Yeah, but in junior high, you're not 18 unless you've failed a few times.
I mean, most junior high kids.
You have to be 21 to buy cigarettes.
Today. Back then, you could just go down. They had the vending machines. You just throw 2 quarters in there, pull the lever, and the cigs would come out. Yeah. Not that I know.
There are your Paul Malls right there.
I mean, they didn't put them in the junior highs. But, I mean, all you had to do, there was no age limit. We've made some advances.
It's not all bad.
But no,
there are good things.
No, it's all terrible. But yes, we took a step forward on that day.
I see. All right, fine. You can join the conversation here at 866-285-4005. That text us, call us, sit here, whatever you want to do. I will remind you here that Razorback basketball is coming up here on ESPN Arkansas. All right. What do you have?
Corey B. dealing with a neighborhood issue. What's y'all's ruling on my neighbors having the Christmas lights turned on last night? Rip them down. Make an example of them.
You know what I like? There are homes that have embedded in the eaves of their house LED lights. And the colors change based on
the season?
Whatever you want.
Okay.
4th of July, we got red, white, and blue. Purple and orange for Halloween. Red and green for Christmas, or red and white, or whatever it is. Yeah.
Purple
Pink
and orange?
for Halloween.
Purple is a Halloween color.
Since when?
Since
I am incredibly envious of these houses that have these fancy lights. I love them. They're year-round. There's no maintenance. You just, whatever color you want in there. Boom. There it is. Sweet. That is, that's pretty good. I like that.
Chris in Dallas has had his Christmas tree up since October the 1st. This is why you live in Texas.
It's an interesting way to do that.
This is why you've been banished to Texas.
No.
Also, DQ, my boy here is homie hopping in the NBA. He's dropping the Bucks after a 3-year run.
I'm on a no Doc Rivers protest. When he leaves, I may come back. But until then, I need something else. He stinks.
Okay, you're not a guy.
I'm not a Doc Rivers fan.
All right,
no.
all right.
No, I'm not. So I would like to either go with the Timberwolves or the Nuggets.
Let's pick out the 2 teams in the West that are the elite teams.
That's right.
Yeah,
yes,
look at you front runner.
That's right. Yes. That's right. Graham is suggesting the Thunder. What about the Thunder?
You got Arkansas ties there. Yeah, you could probably homie hop over there without too much obstruction. Yeah.
How do I watch the game? You
don't.
Graham, how do you watch the games? That's something I'm curious about. Since this whole regional sports thing is on the verge of collapse, how do you watch these games now? Because I can't get the league pass. I think it's blacked out here. So I don't know how to watch the games. Someone let me know about that. Corey wants me to be a Mavericks fan. Dr. K said wants me to be a Kings fan.
You get games blocked out for the Mavericks too.
I also can't stay up till 1 a.m. to watch this stuff. So, Central or Eastern.
Orlando.
I do like Anthony Black. He's pretty good. I like him.
Sure. Pick the 8th guy.
Paolo Banchero.
There you go.
He's hurt, though.
He had 50 the other night.
Didn't get hurt, though? Somebody got hurt on that team.
Okay.
Forget who
Assume it's Paolo Banchero.
Okay, all right.
Did we see Heidi Klum's costume? You know, y'all got me all excited about
E.T.
this. It's not what I was expecting.
E.T.
Wasn't what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Why? We told you one year she was a worm.
I didn't hear that.
You didn't think she would be something, you know.
It wasn't quite what I was
out?
expecting.
He was expecting her to be scantily clad.
Well,
shall we
that's not
say.
what she does.
Right.
I know that.
That's
now.
your fault.
I know that. No. I accepting the blame on this.
Do
one.
your research.
I thought I had. I thought I was excited. I was like, getting refreshing constantly. And I saw E.T. I'm like, oh God, this is not what I thought. So
How about that?
yeah.
Big Jake wants me to root for the Washington Bullets.
Well, they're not the Bullets.
Yeah, they don't
anymore.
exist
They're the
anymore.
Wizards, and they suck.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
The Wizards.
I don't
they
think
are
I could do
really
that.
bad.
Yeah. John in Memphis wants me to watch the Grizzlies and enjoy Ja Morant's fake tough guy routine.
Okay. Oh, you get to watch your guy, Zach Edey.
Oh, yeah. Great. There it is. Doug wants me to send him money, and his guy will hook me up with all the channels I need. That's how they do it. That's how they do it up there.
That's how out in Bomber
in
Country.
Baxter County, baby.
Yeah,
That's
up
how
in Bomber
it is.
Country. Yeah, just send me the money.
Yeah. I got a guy, $125. It's all yours.
Everybody.
In multiple languages. I got Russian NBA, German NBA, Spanish NBA. I got them all. Any language you want, I got the game on.
As long as it comes in 4K, I can figure out the rest.
Portuguese NBA. I got it
Google
all.
Translate's a hell of a thing.
Japanese NBA. I got it all.
Bring it.
Yeah, there it is. That's what I'll do. Give me your Venmo, Doug. Let me make that happen.
You don't have Venmo.
I do, actually.
Wait a minute.
Remember
have
that day I
Venmo now?
put my graphic on the screen and nobody sent me any money? Remember that?
You have Venmo?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do now. Yeah.
All right.
been
Adams,
activated.
the Sixers are fun to watch in the regular season.
Yeah, we're mad at Joel Embiid now again.
Yeah, he just won a gold medal.
Yeah. We're mad at it again. I don't understand it. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go ultimate front runner, just start rooting for the C's. You can pair up with Dudley, you put your feet up, and pretty soon you'll be a Cowboys fan.
I can't be a fan of two of the winningest franchises in league history. So the Lakers and Celtics are out. Can't do it.
Okay, why?
You just that's a bridge too far.
Is it?
For homie hopping, yes.
You're homie hopping. You chose the Bucks after they won the title. You chose the Blues
And the Nuggets.
and the Nuggets. You chose the Blues in a Stanley Cup run. You're not above this.
Oh no, I'm not. I just like the exciting teams. Like I'm a Commanders fan for this week. They're fun. Jaden Daniels is fun. Dan Quinn is fun with his hat turned back.
What about the Spurs? They got Wemby.
The cranky old man in charge kind of bugs me a little bit.
Fine. Be a Clippers fan.
The crazy old guy in charge kind of bothers me there.
Ballmer?
Yeah, he's nuts.
Whatever. We're all crazy.
I mean, he invented like Microsoft 360 or whatever. He's crazy. All right. This is ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. I'm waiting for this text to come in. Why don't you root for the Razorbacks? That's it. What a thought.
To the point.
No, to make everybody mad now, you know what I should do? Become a Kentucky fan. That'd be hilarious. What a heel turn that would be, right?
Yeah, but you'd be a fake Kentucky fan.
They're all fake Kentucky fans. Calling themselves colonels and whatnot. Give me a break. We'll be back with more coming up after these messages.
In Arkansas, we know the value of hard work, community, and service. Steve Womack has been a steadfast voice for us in Congress, always putting our needs first. From supporting local businesses to investing in our schools, Steve Womack has been there every step of the way. On November 5th, vote to re-elect Steve Womack, a proven leader, a trusted neighbor.
I'm Steve Womack, and I approve this message because our future is about more than just politics.
Paid for by Womack for Congress.
To you, a tractor isn't a toy. It's a tool, and you use it all the time. For every application on every job site, or for all the small jobs around your farm. If you're tired of big payments on those tools, it's time to check out a new TYM tractor at Tatum Motor Company. With a new TYM, you can get the reliability you need for every job. If you also need something that's versatile, you have to check out the TYM and all the available attachments. It's perfect for any job. And most importantly, you want something that's affordable. Get a new tractor with the same features and capability for less. A new TYM from Tatum Motor Company is unmatched in affordability. Go ahead, compare prices. You'll see the best value is a new TYM tractor at Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri, and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
With tens of thousands of satisfied patients across America, it's no surprise QC Kinetics gets 5-star reviews.
I'm feeling on top of the world because of QC Kinetics.
I'm able to do the things that I wasn't able to do for a long time.
I can recommend them highly. I would recommend QC to anybody. QC Kinetics has changed my life.
I couldn't believe it. I honestly was skeptical, but the pain went from a 10 to a 0.
Real people with real lasting relief from joint pain.
QC Kinetics Regenerative Medicine is regenerating me.
I'm super successful, and I recommend everyone seek out QC Kinetics as an alternative to surgery.
This non-surgical approach is definitely the future.
I tell as many people as possible. I am an ambassador. I love QC Kinetics.
QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in advanced regenerative medicine. No drugs, no surgery. Call QC Kinetics now for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Is your hair game in overtime? Then head to Fantasy Sports Cuts, the ultimate hair joint for men. We don't just cut hair, we draft the perfect style for your dome. Our scissor-wielding all-stars will turn your mop into a championship look. Want the Hail Mary Mohawk or the Slam Dunk Fade? We've got
ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas. More than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Basketball fans, it's that time of year again. The NBA is back. From opening tip-off to buzzer beaters, BetOnline has you covered with the best odds, biggest promotions, and live in-game betting on all of your favorite teams. This season, every game matters. BetOnline has every stat, matchup, breakdown, and live odds to bet on during the games. And it's not just the NBA. BetOnline has odds on everything from football, MLB playoffs, NHL, to even political props. Head to the website today to get in on the action with America's most trusted site for online wagering. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey, ESPN 96.3 and hitthatline.com. Have you been to Swark Liquor? Trey Gentry and his team have a phenomenal spot. It's the first liquor stop in Arkansas for our Dallas and Texas fans traveling up to the hill. So if you're heading to Fayetteville, the lake, a cabin weekend, hunting, fishing, or any other activity you need your favorite drink, stop by Swark Liquor. And check out their apparel too. You'll want to wear it. Swark Liquor, 864 East Collin Ray Drive in Queen, Arkansas. Swark Liquor, we promise to keep them cold for you.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call, cleans it all.
They're brought to you by the All-American Steakhouse.
Should just be brought to you by their crab dip.
Buy crab dip.
Oh,
at the All-American
they need to
Steakhouse.
bottle that stuff up. Let you take it home.
Well, I'm sure you can get it to go.
I understand, but I market it like barbecue sauce. That stuff is
like
ridiculous.
at the store.
Yeah, and the bread they serve it with. The meal unto itself.
Pretty good.
It is really, really, really good.
And they have it at the All-American Steakhouse. Let's see here. Chris from Dallas says I could be a fan of the Pelicans. You know, we're talking a lot about basketball today on a Football Friday with Ole Miss coming to town.
Tonight.
You know what I mean?
I do.
There is a game tonight that you can only hear here.
You
can hear here.
Would you like to talk about the 4-2-5 versus the 3-3 schematically and how Arkansas will attack it? Or
I would like to learn about Boogie Flan's elbow angles on free throws. Can you get into that?
Okay, so I was talking to somebody. Well, I was talking to Falk about doing the game. You know this because you do games. I do games. You can't keep saying boogie.
Yeah.
I think you get one boogie per game, and then it's Fland for the rest, right?
Yeah, he kept calling him by his full name.
Right.
Boogie Flan.
Yeah,
Boogie Flan.
I think you're one boogie. Then if his name's John Smith, that's
Boogie
different.
Woogie.
But I think you get one boogie, then it's Flan for the rest of the game. Am I right?
Sure.
On big plays, you can pull out the boogie. But for if he just scores a 2-point or something.
Okay.
Flan.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but like a big one, get like John Sterling and goose it up. Oh, Boogie Woogie.
Boogie Woogie from the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy.
That's right.
From Company B.
He'd start singing.
He would.
He was a famous trumpet man from out Chicago. He'd start singing the whole thing. Oh man! Speaking of people who need to retire from calling baseball, good Lord Almighty! Come on,
we're doing a little flush on some of this.
What's happening is the balance sheet is starting to correct itself.
Yes,
and some of these salaries are going by the boards.
There are tremendous guys that do local baseball that are better than Bob Costas. However, and you pointed this out to me, and I've had this sent to me about 8 times. Bob Costas was the author and the voice of the single greatest opening to a sporting event ever.
Just around the corner from Main Street.
That would have been the 93 Notre Dame Florida State game. If
He hosted that game.
It's incredible.
He hosted that game.
It's pure cinema and poetry.
Yeah.
But that was 40 years ago.
That was 1993.
30 years
31
ago.
years ago. Yeah. Right. Yeah. There you go.
So.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But he does have one of those names. Now, this has always been interesting to me. There are certain people whose first and last name just roll off the tongue easier than when you call them one or the other.
Okay.
And Boogie Fland is one of those names. Boogie or Fland doesn't sound right. Boogie Fland sounds right. You know?
What's his real first name? I've only known him as Boogie.
I don't know.
Okay.
Carl? I don't know. I don't know what it is. But do you know people like this?
But you know what? The hacker's right. I'm going to call him Boogie. I'm going to call him Boogie.
Do you know people like this, DQ, who you just call them by their first and last name all the time because it just sounds natural? Then
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know?
I actually listened to the whole game. Hawk's really good. I mean, he's inexperienced, but he's good. But he kept saying Boogie or Boogie Fland. It's like I don't know.
Like one of those names, John Parker. Well, you can call him John or Parker.
Or JP.
But John Parker. John Parker just sounds, it rolls. Okay. It just rolls. Some people have first and last names that just slide together with ease. You know what I mean?
All right, so I've got his first name. Boogie's a better choice. Okay. I was just, you're going to hear his name a bunch this year.
John Parker. John. Anybody can be John. John Parker. Oh, I know.
Okay.
That guy down there in the corner. Oh, yeah, I know him. Yeah. Yeah, that guy that begs for money on outside of the office every morning. Yeah, I know him. Yeah. John Parker, of course.
Okay. All right.
Matt Jones. That's a good one, Seth. No one calls him Matt or Jones. It's Matt Jones.
Okay.
Goes together.
Darren McFadden.
You've never
He's
experienced
a football
this?
player.
You've never known anybody whose their full name was easier to say than
one or the other.
It just
trying to think.
It just rolls off the tongue with ease. It just slides. Beautiful. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. I mean, okay. Okay. We've got a couple of kids at Springdale that, it's the full name.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Jack Pounders rolls off.
Jack Pounders is a good roll-off name.
It just rolls right off.
Pounders, good. Jack
Pounders.
Boom,
Okay.
I know.
All right, yeah. Okay, that works.
That's it. Yeah, you got it. You got it now.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Yo Ma.
Yeah.
Jealous.
Well, Bog.
Yeah.
And Tony. By the way, his middle name is Tony.
Tony has done it again.
But his name is Anthony Tony.
Yeah. Feels good.
Yeah. Charlie Brown.
That's one,
Yeah, okay.
Although, didn't Peppermint Patty call him Chuck?
Yeah, she called him Chuck.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Well, Billy Ray Smith. Nobody called him Bill.
No, they didn't call him
or
Billy
or Mac or
Smith
Buddy.
or Ray Smith.
They didn't call him Smith. You call him Billy Ray Smith.
Right.
That's one. That's a good one. Billy Sims is a good one.
Yeah. Pooh Paul.
He'll hear the Boo Birds. That's another. There are a lot of tentacles to this game on Saturday. That's one of them.
So during basketball, they have that Twitter handle, which they tell you which guy to boo.
Oh, yeah.
Is this a thing in football? Because, I mean, here's your target.
I don't know how they do that. It's more difficult to pull off because there's 11 people, and he's not going to be near the ball on every possession.
How about Martha Stewart?
Martha Stewart.
Yeah, whole name.
Todd Day. Nobody called him Day, unless you said Day, Mayberry, and Miller. You called him Todd Day.
Right.
Todd Day. That's it. Know what I mean? That's how that worked. Billy Ray Cyrus. Not to be confused with all the other Billy Rays. Billy Ray Cyrus.
John Madden.
John Madden.
Bo Jackson. Okay. All right. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
Bo Jackson. Yeah.
But he kept saying Boogie or Boogie Fland. And
but it rolls.
It rolls.
Yeah.
I guess Boogie Fland will work. Because it's also not too many syllables where you get tied down.
Yeah.
Boogie Fland. It's 2 syllables. Maybe that's it. It can't be 3 or more syllables.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Okay.
I remember discovering this. God, I might have been like 12 or 13 years old. I have discovered that the perfect showbiz name has 3 syllables. The perfect showbiz name
now we're
has
talking
3
like
syllables.
movies?
Broadcasting.
Example.
Bob Costas, 3. Vern Lundquist, 3.
All right.
Marv Albert, 3.
Ron Franklin,
3. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Jimmy, you're out. You're just Jimmy Dykes.
Well, it's 3, but it's the other way. It's 2 and 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jimmy Dykes.
Jimmy Dykes. It's 2.
It's 2. Jimmy Dykes. That's
Jimmy
3 syllables.
3.
No.
Jimmy Dykes.
No, that's 2.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You're telling me Jimmy is 1 syllable?
Yeah, Jimmy.
Do you know the
What are
syllables?
you talking about?
Do you know the syllables?
Do I know the
Do you know how
syllables?
to count syllables?
Yes.
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
No.
Yes.
Jimmy is 2 syllables.
No, it's not. It's 1.
What
Yes,
are
it
you
is.
talking about?
Am I insulting Jimmy Dykes now? Oh. No, it's 1.
2 syllables.
No.
Jimmy is 2.
No. John Wilkes Booth?
That's 3 syllables. Yeah, and he's
That
very
works.
famous. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. You really think Jimmy has 1 syllable?
Yes.
I don't know what to do with this.
It is. Jimmy Dykes.
I don't know what
No.
to do with this
Yes, it
information.
is.
It's just wrong.
It's Jimmy. Jimmy Dykes. That's 2 syllables.
No.
Jimmy. Is your name 2 or 3 syllables? We need to know.
Yeah.
Elvira. 3.
Okay. Elvira. Papa Mau Mau. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, there's one that no one ever really, like Bob Barker. He always just said Bob Barker.
Bob Barker.
He didn't say Bob or Barker. He said Bob Barker.
2 syllables. Bob Barker.
No.
Yes. Now, Jack Collinsworth sucks.
Well, what does that have to do with
I'm
the
just
fact
saying,
that you don't know
but-
syllables?
No, I do know syllables.
Bob Barker.
No,
3.
you're slowing it down. It's like watching a thing in VAR in slow
Bob
motion.
Barker.
Bob Barker. No.
What?
Yes.
Stop.
You have lost your mind.
No.
You're-
Absolutely lost. No.
You're just joking.
No,
You
I'm
know
right
how
on
to
this.
count syllables
No.
correctly.
Here's somebody says, I've never been more wrong. No. Jimmy, it's not 2 syllables. Not the
Bill
way- not
Bill wants us to teach you how to clap when figuring out syllables. Jimmy Dykes.
See,
Jimmy
you're dragging it out. How does he pronounce it? Jimmy.
That's how you.
Dykes.
That's
It's
how
Jimmy
you
Dykes.
do syllables.
2. It's 2.
No.
2.
You're really you're off. You're off the cheese is slid off the cracker on this one. I'm
Jackson.
Three.
3.
Pete Jackson. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, this might be a speech pathology trick.
All right.
Rest your hand on your chin. If your hand drops, it's a syllable.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Count it now.
Jimmy Dykes.
2. I saw
2. I saw 2.
Your
I felt
Jimmy
2.
Dykes.
gristle on your
I
chin
felt
moved
2.
3 times.
Gristle?
It moved 3 times. I saw it from over here.
Whoa.
Whatever you call it.
Like gristle?
I don't know what you call that. It moved 3 times.
Nah.
I saw 3 distinct movements. And I'm looking at it on the side over
No.
here. I have the perfect angle.
No. Boogie Fland is 3 syllables.
Boogie Fland is
Now
3
here's
syllables.
somebody that agrees with me. Scott. He says it's 2.
Scott
Thank you,
doesn't know
Scott.
what he's talking about
Thank you,
either.
Scott. Beer's on me, Scott.
Maybe he took shop twice, too, to get through high school. Maybe that's what happened. Uh-oh, we almost had an upchuck situation over here.
Threw Red Bull all over the table.
That's funny. That's funny. All right. It's Football Friday here on Ruscin and Zach, brought to you by the All-American Steakhouse and Sports.
Some of y'all need to learn English.
Some of us?
Yeah. Some of you. Use.
I think you were spending too much time at the training table.
Yeah.
You may have missed
Here
some
we go.
English
Text around
class.
the 479. Jimmy is 1,000,000% 2 syllables. Thank you.
That's
Yes.
the point.
Yes,
I
Jimmy
said it's 2.
Jimmy is 2.
No. He's saying the whole thing is 2.
Incorrect.
No.
That is not correct.
I am right on this.
All right. This is ESPN Arkansas.
Put that on a poll. Is Jimmy Dykes 2 syllables or 3?
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, boy. All right, we'll be back and have more for you at some point later. What?
Alfred agrees with you, too.
Good. Thank you, Alfred.
Oh, you're taking that?
Yeah, I'll take that.
No.
We'll take any win we can get here.
No.
It's Friday, which means football in our Friday frenzy. And while high school teams across the area are hitting the gridiron tonight, one squad in particular will do so with heavy hearts. Greenwood Bulldogs will honor Isaiah Arrington tonight by wearing his number 0 on their helmets. Arrington, along with mom Wendy Madrano and her daughter Vivian, died in a house fire earlier this week, while family members tell us a 4th victim continues to fight for his life in the hospital. In your commitment coverage, it's the final weekend before Election Day. If you haven't voted yet, everything you need to know before November 5th is available online at 4029tv.com or with our free mobile app. Attending any outdoor events this weekend? Before you lock in those plans, tune in for Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee's full Get Ready weather forecast. And lastly, before you fall asleep Saturday night, don't forget to change your clocks as we fall back an hour this weekend. I'm Brandon Evans. No matter where you live, we're working to cover the stories that impact you and your community day and night on 4029 News.
For too long, our rural communities have been left behind. It shouldn't matter where you live, everyone needs access to the justice system. I'm Justice Rhonda Wood, and I'm running for Chief Justice of the Arkansas Supreme Court. I understand the challenges that our rural communities face, and I've worked to create solutions for courts across the state. I will make improving our justice system in rural communities a priority as your next Chief Justice. I'm Rhonda Wood, and I'm asking for your vote on November 5th, because Arkansas is stronger when our communities are stronger.
Paid for by Wood for Justice.
Hog fans, is your water heater on the sidelines? Don't let a cold shower take you out of the game. Kenty Jones Plumbing is offering 0 down financing on new water heaters just in time for football season. That's right, no upfront cost, just reliable hot water all year long. From game day prep to post-game cleanup, keep your home running hot with a top quality water heater from Kenty Jones Plumbing without paying a dime up front. Call Kenty Jones Plumbing today at 479-925-4186 to learn more. 0 down, no worries, only at Kenty Jones Plumbing. 479-925-4186. Kenty Jones Plumbing, MP number 7016.
Hey everyone, Erica Jensen here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas.
Are you happy with your current office technology provider? Did you know that AAA Business Systems has been in business since 1979 and longer than any other provider in Northwest Arkansas? Listen up. I may be a Cajun girl at heart, but I'm a Razorback through and through. Call me today at 479-442-4185 to learn more about the one company that can truly change the way you work, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
Hey, Arkansas fans, tired of cooking, cleaning, yard work, home maintenance? Move to Pinnacle Grove Senior Living, where you'll have all of the fun, none of the chores. Pinnacle Grove's transitional senior living, offering independent living, assisted living, memory care, so residents can find the right fit for their needs. Located at 5520 West Northgate Road in Rogers. Contact Scott or Elena at 479-662-8183 for a Pinnacle Groves tour today.
Sterling Bank is your community bank. As a bank, they know the biggest asset is the community they serve. Sterling Bank values its role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make the community stronger each day. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
For over 45 years, Tanksley's Body Shop has been the trusted name in Northwest Arkansas for all your auto collision repair needs. Whether it's a minor dent or a major collision, Tanksley's skilled technicians will get your vehicle looking like new again. John, Mitch, and Arlene understand how important it is to get you back on the road quickly and safely. Visit them today in Springdale and see why generations of families have trusted Tanksley's for nearly half a century. Tanksley's Body Shop. We meet the nicest people by accident.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted Best Garage Door Company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Attention! Attention! Don't miss Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattresses going out of business sale. Everything must go. Get unbeatable deals on top quality furniture, mattresses, and appliance. Savings of up to 90% off brand new living room, dining, and bedroom furniture. Whether you're looking to upgrade your home or get new appliances, now is the perfect time. Hurry in for the best selection. Once it's gone, it's gone. Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattresses off of exit 86 in Bentonville.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas.
Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruskin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach starts right now.
We're back here on this Football Friday, brought to you by the All-American Steakhouse in Springdale. Zach has been pestering ESPN's Jimmy Dykes about this just mind-numbing discussion.
I would like to talk about people who agree with me. Ryan in Prairie Grove says, actually, guys, I just clapped it out. Jimmy's one word. Dykes is one word. After video review, I'm right. So
Ryan just wants his voicemails played on the show. That's what he's doing there.
I text Jimmy.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
You're not going to believe this.
What do you say?
But we're having a discussion about your name. Is it 2 syllables or 3? He said, really? ? Yeah. You do realize I'm at basketball practice right now answering this.
Yeah, he's working.
He is.
Yeah, he's at Appalachian State. I saw his post.
Yeah, he is. He says it's 3.
Okay.
But would like to preface this by saying he went to Arkansas.
Now, that's not very common.
I went to Arkansas.
So did you.
Yeah, I know. We were just 10 years apart, and clearly the English department picked up its game as we went along.
Oh, boy. All right. You know, there are people who are like, well, why aren't they talking about the game? Well, you made us this way, texters.
Yeah.
You did this. You did this. You egged us on. We got more texts about this than any of the stuff in the game in the first segment. So this is all your fault, not ours. We play the hits. I'm just saying.
Alan from Bentonville, he went to syllablecounter.net. And apparently Jimmy, according to the internet, is 2 syllables.
So there is a site that exists called syllablecounter.net.
That is correct.
For people who can't just sound it out with their hands, with their fingers.
Here's what I'm kind of hoping isn't happening, yet simultaneously kind of hoping is that Alan in Bentonville works in a corner office for one of the retailers up there, maybe a vendor, makes 6 figures, is talking about vacationing in Barbados. But instead of doing work today, he's at syllablecounter.net trying to figure out if Jimmy Dykes is 2 syllables or 3. That's secretly what I'm hoping.
Kristen Harrison is wanting a DQ to send you home.
Would you? Could you?
No.
Fine.
Extra hour.
No.
Yeah, we'll see you. You got to do basketball postgame tonight.
I don't think so.
After the game that nobody saw.
No. Mr. Pibb says they're pretty sure they covered this in Schoolhouse Rock.
Oh, good. That's good. Missed that.
Ooh, this is mean. Seth from Elk River says Ole Miss fans think Jimmy is 1 syllable.
Okay.
All right.
Again, we do not want your scores nor your keys to the game for tomorrow here at 866-285-4005. Someone is suggesting this could be a byproduct of your many concussions.
6, to be exact, that I know of. Do I need to go to the blue tent?
How about the purple tent behind you? The grimace.
Yeah. Hey, DQ, how many syllables in supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? How many you got?
What do you got? I counted them out.
14.
I got 14, yeah.
So it's 50.
But that's not a real word, so.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Is it in the OED?
Well, OED's outdated. What are you talking? God almighty. It is. It's for...
Next, you're going to tell us gravity isn't a thing either?
You don't believe in gravity.
I do not believe in gravity. That's true. I believe there's something else holding us down. It's not gravity.
Jason Fayetteville says...
They never proved it.
Friendly neighborhood speech pathologist. Jimmy Dykes is 3 total syllables.
Yeah.
Whatever. You and your fancy wall of degrees. Whatever. You're not out here with the real people slumming it. Whatever.
How many syllables is Sam Pittman?
3.
3.
Okay, you got one right. Okay.
Here's a text. For the first time in history, the more I talk, the more he thinks I might be right. Thank you. Just because, you know what? It's people like me fighting against society that make change.
DQ, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious is in the OED. So, and for those of you who are uneducated, that's the Oxford English Dictionary.
Again, outdated.
But those of us who watch Jeopardy, we shorten it to OED.
Oh,
because that's
those of us that watch Jeopardy.
Those of us who have knowledge of things. I got final yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Yeah. What is an armadillo? That was the correct response.
What was the question?
Spoiler for those of you who haven't watched it.
What was the question? What animal makes a good helmet?
No, I can't remember what it was. I'm like, what is an armadillo? Yeah. How about that? I love when you get final right. It feels really good.
Doesn't?
Yeah.
know.
Or you get the final puzzle on wheel. Feels good.
Kristen Harrison says the more you say a lie, the more people will believe it. That is a propaganda 101. 101.
Yes, that is how that works.
Yes, that is called propaganda.
That's right. Yeah. Yes. All right.
Alan from Bentonville has plugged supercalifragilisticexpialidocious into syllablecounter.net.
What's he got?
14.
14. All right.
All right.
You know what I saw yesterday that made me feel sad and slightly uncomfortable?
Mm-hmm.
When I saw that on Halloween, Bill Belichick and his 24-year-old girlfriend did a couple's costume. Did you see this picture?
Yes. I don't.
He was a fisherman and she was a mermaid, I believe.
I don't like couples costumes.
You don't like them?
But, and I know this will. I know we have poo-pooed the idea of Ty dating a 24-year-old at times. If Bill can do it, Ty can do it.
Well, it's far more appropriate for Ty
Exactly.
to do it than a 74-year-old man.
Exactly. Yes.
I mean, that's weird.
So if that,
What in the hell do you talk about? Like, he brings up George Hamilton, and she's like, is he on TikTok?
Well, you're really on this George Hamilton thing, aren't you?
Well, I mean,
you're not going to let George Hamilton
what do
go.
they talk about?
George Hamilton.
What do they? Maybe they just eat soup and talk and not talk for hours.
I mean, it's an age-old thing. He's got money.
I can't imagine what was involved in making him agree to dress up for Halloween. You know what I mean? That is
Ty has pointed out they don't talk.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is there's
hey, Ty?
I mean, what had to be involved in it? Okay, I'll put the fisherman thing on you. Oh, okay, fine. You want me to take a picture? We'll go to the beach. Okay, all right.
He's 72.
Oh, he's 70. Excuse me. Forgive me, Bill. 2 extra years.
How old is he?
72.
72. And
You
she
just said it.
No, I thought you were correcting me. I
said 74. I was wrong.
Okay. Well, I said, is he 72?
Oh, I thought you were confirming he was.
So we're talking about like a 50-year age. DQ, what is going on today? We're talking about a 50-year age gap.
What do they talk about?
Oh, they ain't talking.
I
He
mean,
is 72.
Okay.
what do they have? What? I don't even know. Every question just leads to more and more disturbing answers. So I'm just going to stop and move along here. I'm just moving along.
Yeah. Hacker has said, wait, I'm an engineer. Jimmy Dykes is 3 syllables. You believe him?
Yes, I do.
Okay. A hacker?
Yeah, I believe him.
The engineer?
Yes.
The at-home engineer?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. Mr. Pibb says, Bill got that Riz.
I don't DQ translate.
He rizzed her up.
Translate.
He has game.
Is she trying to get in the will? Is that what's going on here?
Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about this.
What?
Hang on. This weekend, this weekend's game is an anniversary of sorts. Give me a second here.
Okay.
Keep talking. I got to find this because we have it on. We have it in the system. Hold on.
Okay. Football Friday brought to you by the All-American Steakhouse here on Ruscin and Zach.
Hold tight.
I mean, maybe they're trying to get into that like influencer, that ED influencer market or something. Maybe that's what's going on here. I don't really know. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really know.
This year,
Yeah.
or this weekend, is the anniversary of one of the great moments in hog reaction history.
What is that?
All right, I love you too.
All right. Thank you.
It was the Ole Miss game last
All right,
year.
no, not you, Derek.
That's right. It was. That's right.
So it's the 1-year anniversary. Will this young lady make her way to Fayetteville?
Right. Yes. That is that's another proud moment in the histories of the ESPN Arkansas.
Yeah.
Ty telling a stranger, I love you.
JT says, I swore Jimmy Dykes is 3 syllables until Hacker, the engineer, said it was 3. I now believe it's 2. Thank
So
you.
wait a minute. You're telling me that you can believe something until a certain person confirms it and then you don't believe it anymore?
Well, if they're going, yes, it is. Hacker's like the mush in gambling. He's I'm an engineer. I'm here to save you. No, we're good.
Howdy, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. I heard your cable's out. DQ
I'm a
hates
cable
that.
engineer.
She hates that joke.
The Social Birdie guys. Matt coming up
they're
in
coming
about
up
an hour here on Ruscin and Zach with the picks for the weekend. And we'll have to somehow deflate Matt after last week's big-time win. And I want to find out who was doing cocaine in Section 336 at Kyle Field. That's what I want to know.
It may have been Matt for all we know.
Could very well have been. Was that you? We will get to the bottom of that. You missed that earlier in the week. There was the Texas A&M police was tweeting out violations that were happening during the game and drunk and disorderly, run of the mill stuff, whatever. And then one popped up, Section 336, person arrested for possession of cocaine,
And that
in the middle of the game.
That's right.
So that was unusual.
Here's a text out of the 972. Now that we have fall weather, can you please play the Happy Fall, y'all?
Happy fall, y'all.
We got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sincere too. I mean,
Oh,
it's
no,
just really.
She's way too chipper for that kind of time of the morning.
Man, that's really what's going on there. There you go.
Okay. All right. So we've talked about Bill. What else? What else we got?
Basketball tonight, TCU.
Yeah.
The only place to follow it live is right here on ESPN Arkansas.
Right.
There will be no television.
Unless somebody's got some sort of pirate stream.
Yeah, unless there's some bootleg guy holding the phone up in the stands, then that's how you can watch it. Hacker had the Jets last night.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that was there were a lot of people that be left to made to look a fool last night, including Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit, who were just trashing the game, and then the Jets ended up winning the game.
Al doesn't care anymore.
He's getting his $12 million.
Yeah,
he doesn't
care.
He's getting paid for his games. And so
something you'd like to talk about?
Not really, no. But he's getting his $12 million. He gets a steak at halftime. He's set,
good
man.
to
He
go
doesn't
with no
care.
vegetables.
That's right.
Yep.
Did you see that last week? I think it was. Whenever the Rams were on last, they did one of those. They come back from break and they show different scenic things or whatever. They're showing, I guess, Al's favorite restaurant, and they pan over and show this plate, and they put a graphic in that's like steaks eaten. How many have ever been 100? Vegetables 0. Okay.
Yeah, he's a big.
He's not a fan of the veggies. Not a fan of the veggies.
Abner with an interesting proposal. DQ, is James Dykes 2 syllables?
Yes.
So I was right. Okay, good.
Well, you changed it.
No, I didn't.
You changed it.
No, I didn't.
That doesn't work over here.
What did you just do? What was that with your hand?
He was trying to Yoda me. He was trying to Yoda me.
You've never watched Star
These are not the
Wars.
droids you're looking for.
You're looking
Oh,
for.
you were trying not Yoda.
Yeah,
that's
it's a Jedi mind thing. You know?
That's Obi-Wan. He was trying to Obi-Wan me.
Right. Well, it doesn't work on the weak-minded. So, okay.
Well,
there we go.
That to overcome. That's
Yeah.
right.
Those
All
aren't
right.
the droids you're looking for. Red Bull's really, it's doing me some
Well, you
good.
are riding the bull right
Yeah,
now,
I'm
boy.
riding the bull.
Woo!
Feeling the flow. DQ, that's Happy Gilmore.
Saw somebody dressed as Happy Gilmore last night.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
Had a hockey stick and everything.
Or did you just see someone in a Bruins jersey?
No, yeah, we had a hockey stick.
Okay.
And a Boston jersey. So
I
assume-
have to be honest. I opened my social media, which was a mistake last night, and saw all the people in their couples costumes. In a word, ew.
You didn't like that.
Ew.
You didn't like
I'll
that.
send y'all a photo of mine.
You didn't like that, huh?
I wasn't a real fan of that.
Oh, Ratatouille and the chef or whatever it
Yeah.
was?
And it's andouille sausage.
What?
That's what it is. That's an actual Cajun. Thank you.
We need to sober you up, man. I don't know what's going on here. You he is got the bull by the horns, young man. There you go. Oh, look at that. There's the chef. Yeah, that's right. What does he
Isn't
have in
that
his?
fun?
What does he have in his hand?
A
What is-
ladle.
Oh, a ladle.
Oh, that's how he's going to dig out of the well behind the Raquel Welch poster. I DQ, that's Shawshank.
That's right. Andy
Look at how
Crawford.
happy he looks to be out of the
Doesn't
well.
he look happy so he's not being forced to be in a
Well,
costume?
Andy crawled through 2.5 miles of I don't know what.
getting a lot of hate right now for the couple's costumes. Like, no, I don't like them.
Ew. You don't like it?
I don't like it.
Guys, you don't like it.
I don't like it.
All right, we're going to get back to all this stuff coming up here in a moment on ESPN Arkansas. And to the Hit That Line Now app, Football Friday, brought to you by the All-American Steakhouse here on the program. Well, if you are looking to change, and if it involves selling your home, the first call should be to the Lindbergh Real Estate Group. This is what Janet did. She wanted to simplify her life and move into a cozier space. So she turned to the Lindbergh Real Estate Group for help. From the moment she reached out, the Lindbergh team was there to guide her through every step. They helped Janet sell her larger home and find the perfect new place that fit her lifestyle. So with their expert knowledge of the Northwest Arkansas market, the process was seamless and stress-free. Janet now enjoys her beautiful home and couldn't be happier. So if you're ready to make a change, call Lindbergh Real Estate Group and let them help you achieve your real estate dreams. Start at lindberghteam.com and click on Home Estimate. And you can find out what your home is worth in seconds from the local experts with the Lindbergh team. They've sold over $1 billion in real estate, so they know a thing or two about what's going on with the market. It's the agent I would trust if I was selling my home. Tara Lindbergh and the Lindbergh Real Estate Group. Find out more at lindberghteam.com. LIMBIRD. lindberghteam.com. And you can see the over 1,000 five-star reviews, go to Google and type in Limbird Real Estate Group.
The show the experts never miss. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas. And streaming on hitthatline.com.
Choosing the right candidates for any office can be difficult.
My office has lots of drama.
I share my office. But no matter what kind of office you have, if you're hiring, you need ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology finds the most qualified candidates for your roles fast. So, for any kind of office,
I'm really going places in my office.
count on ZipRecruiter to find the right candidates for it. Try ZipRecruiter for free today at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Tommy and Ty on the morning rush. Paint the game with the golden rush. Halftime still show diamonds today. Strike 'em out, love to say. Rushing sack are two insane skies. All the score, feeling so high, going on. Dixon Street.
ESPN 99.5.
Jersey Mike's, locally owned and operated in Rogers, Bentonville, Fayetteville, and Springdale, believes in the value of ingredients, premium meats, the freshest vegetables, and delectable bread baked throughout the day. And then there's the juice that elevates your sandwich to the highest level. You'll taste the difference in every bite. Jersey Mike's subs are perfect for catering the office or your next tailgate party. Their cookie and brownie trays are the perfect finale to any type of gathering. Fresh baked daily, right there in the store. Jersey Mike's, the best submarine sandwich on the planet. Always.
You have old jewelry that you never wear that's just gathering dust? Here at Swift's Jewelry, one of our favorite things to do is to repurpose your heirloom jewelry into something that fits your current style. Bring in your old jewelry and fresh ideas and let our expert jewelers breathe new life into a dazzling new creation that you'll be proud to wear. There's something extra special about a stunning piece of jewelry that tells a beautiful, sentimental story about the past. Come share your dreams with us at Swift's Jewelry in beautiful downtown Fayetteville. Your personal jeweler since 1956.
Hey, Coach, what's up?
I'm a worried there, DQ. I'm at the old owner of my house and they still had a key to my house. That made me think, how many keys are out there? What should I do?
I know who you need to call. Pop-A-Lock. They do more than just unlock cars. They can rekey your home or even install new locks, giving you peace of mind that only you have keys to your home.
Thanks, DQ. That sounds great. Call Pop-A-Lock today, 479-444-9900 for the key moments in your life.
That's right, Coach.
If you're looking for the best Chicago-style pizza outside of the Windy City, you need to head to Cassano's. Every pizza is made from scratch with the freshest ingredients and served the way you want it. And while you enjoy that perfect slice, catch all the games. Cassano's is your premier sports bar with lots of TVs showing all your favorite teams. Your place for the best pizza, coldest drinks, friendliest service, local events, and entertainment. It's Cassano's Chicago-style pizza.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that sign. It looks like one of those that Sign Studio made.
Well, that's because it probably is. Hi, I'm Matt Reese, COO of Sign Studio. Don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. From interior and exterior signage to business cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, board-certified urologist and senior vice president of men's sexual health at HIMSS. In my 12 years of practice as a reproductive urologist, I've helped many guys with ED, and it has never been more convenient to treat than it is right now, thanks to HIMSS. It really wasn't easy before. You had to take time out of your day, come to a physical office and see a specialist like me in person. Now, through HIMS.com, you can get world-class sexual health care and a full range of treatment options for ED through a 100% online process. It starts with a free assessment from a medical provider licensed in your state who can determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. So don't wait. Join the hundreds of thousands of guys who've gotten help for their ED through HIMS.
To start your free online visit and find ED treatment at up to 95% off brand name prices, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit.
Whether you're hosting the ultimate tailgate or watch party at home, put out a game-winning spread with Honey Baked, because game day is a Honey Baked day. Get your game day spread ready with their customizable sandwich game day box, packed with a variety of sandwiches, sides, and cookies for everyone to enjoy. Or elevate your game day festivities with their Slider 24-pack game day box, featuring an irresistible selection of sliders, sides, and cookies. Order your Honey Baked game day box today in Fayetteville or Bentonville and online at honeybaked.com.
Hey, Hawk fans, it's Ty with the Morning Rush. Join me this Saturday from 6 to 8 a.m. at the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville for Arkansas Game Day. All clothing items on the sales racks will be just $10 each. No limit on how many you can choose. This sale is only during Arkansas Game Day. Don't miss out. Come see us this Saturday morning from 6 to 8 a.m. at the Stadium Shop on Razorback's fantastic $10 sale.
Go Hogs. ESPN 99.5. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair, because I had a place to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by. Tell Robert, Ernest Mann, Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want a seat in the Good Chair. We got hoops tonight.
Arkansas, will you make the Final Four? In them wacky uniforms with the pigs with horns. And did I hear you say you were playing a game today? With the home crowd yelling, woo, pig suey. Hey, those pigs may be hogs, but they're kosher to me. Capiche?
Men's basketball team's on the road tonight in Fort Worth to take on TCU. 3 syllables.
Yes, it is.
Thank you. No TV for the
3
game.
letters.
But we're on the air at 6:30 with the Courtside Show. Football team hosting Mississippi, not 3 syllables, tomorrow in Fayetteville. Rebels are a 7.5-point favorite according to the Bet Saracen app. Football Power Index says Arkansas has a 26% chance to win the game. We're on the air at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Woof. The Arkansas game day out at the Stadium Shop. Hog reaction will come your way 1 hour after the game concludes.
Your poll question. How many syllables is Jimmy Dykes? 83% said it's 3 syllables.
So 17% of Americans got it right.
Okay. When being invited to an event is telling someone, I'll let you know, just a more polite way of saying no. 64.8% said the answer always means no. Do you feel a bit nervous the first time you use a chair that you built yourself?
Yeah.
69.8% of people said yes. And when you need a clean dish from the dishwasher, do you take out what you need or unload the entire dishwasher?
Unload the whole thing.
59.5% said they take what they need. 40.5% said they unload the whole dishwasher.
What's wrong with America?
Those are your polls. Go touch grass. Polls. 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 85.4% of people said polls. 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 Don't be a jerk about it. Ugh. Polls. 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 And those are your polls. Go touch grass.
A good point from Stephen Cave. Spring, Mississippi is 3 syllables. You're from there. It's sippy, right? Mississippi.
Come to the sip.
Yeah. What a stupid slogan.
So your boy, Lane Kiffin.
Not my boy.
Your boy.
Yep.
The coffee boy.
No, well, he is a coffee boy, yes. But not my boy.
I just received a important piece of information from the television.
Yes.
The new season of Yellowstone premieres Sunday night. Does anybody know about this? Why? Texters, what are you doing? You're out here indulging his fakakta theory on syllables, and you're not giving us important things to talk about, like Yellowstone coming back.
Whoa. First of all, there is nothing wrong. It's not a theory. It's a fact. You're trying to debunk it. However, people, look, you don't know what the country has mood swings. And right now we're in a mood swing. We want to talk about syllables. Nobody wants to talk about this goofy show that y'all are watching. We want to talk about syllables.
The number one show on cable. I think it's a little
Here's what
popular than a goofy show.
Being number one, as I've learned, is really kind of based on your perception. You can make a spreadsheet say whatever you want. I can make anything say whatever you want. I can do that. I'm good at that.
Right.
So you're saying it's the number one show on television? We'll agree to disagree on that.
Cable television.
On cable television, which nobody watches anymore. So there's like 6 people.
Yeah, 6 people said.
All right.
Yeah, this
all
is a
6
good
of them
show.
watch whatever that is on Sunday night. DQ, do you watch that show?
No.
Okay.
Isn't Kevin Costner not in it anymore?
I don't know if he's in it or partly in it, or he definitely left, but I don't know how much of this one he's in.
So will this be like when Steve Carell left The Office?
It could very well be. Yeah, we'd have to wait and see. But there are still like other really strong characters on the show, like Rip and Beth and Jamie, who went to Sylvan Hills High School. That actor, Wesley. What's his name?
Snipes.
No. What's his name?
I don't know. Wesley Walker.
No.
The guy from American Beauty.
He's the guy from American
The guy
Beauty.
from North
Yeah,
Little
that's
Rock?
him. Yeah.
Okay. Or Sylvan Hills, excuse me.
Yeah.
I don't want to offend the people at Sylvan Hills. My bad.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway.
Wes Bentley.
Wes Bentley, thank you. That's right. Bentley. That's the name. Like the car. Coffee like the drink. Bentley like the car.
There you go.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
No, nobody told me about this. Also, you got to, tomorrow night, if you have a manual clock, you have to set it
No, you don't.
backwards.
Let me give you a life hack. Weekend, nobody's really, we as a group are not obligated. We don't have any work duties over the weekend. Leave your clock where it is. Change it on Sunday. Right before you go to bed, you get the extra hour. It's a mental thing.
Okay.
What?
The pro tip.
What?
I do this with Mackenzie because she's grumpy in the morning. So as we go to bed, I don't tell her that we're changing the clocks. So when I put her to bed, I back up the clocks, and now she gets an extra hour.
It's going to update on her phone.
You would be surprised how much they ignore their phones when alarms. When the tornado siren went off, slept right through it. Doesn't bother her. The only thing she ever responds to are texts.
We're in some sort of weird time warp here.
What?
I just got a text that says Bentley. We resolved that 3 minutes ago.
What's hacked?
Is this live? Like, what's is there something wrong? Like, what's happening here?
Did you read the text?
Let me see what it says.
Yeah, read the text before.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I understand that.
Okay. All right, moving along.
Yeah. Also, we're being told Yellowstone is next Sunday, but the TV commercial I just saw said Sunday at 9, 8 Central, which would be this Sunday. It didn't say next Sunday. It said this Sunday. So I don't know what to believe anymore. There's nothing right in the world anymore. I don't know when it's on, but at some point it's coming back very soon. We're in November.
November 10th.
So that's next week.
Yep.
So they ran the wrong commercial on TV.
According to the internet, it is November the 10th.
They ran the wrong commercial on TV then. It's a trafficking issue. You know what I mean? With the commercials and whatnot.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, right.
Wrong spot place. I mean, it happens.
It does. Spot, industry term.
Yeah. That's commercial for the layman. For the
You talk to
civilians out there.
people who don't know lingo, and they look at you like you got 3 heads. Like,
Right.
what are you talking about?
You have yours, we have ours.
That's right, yeah.
You can always
It's an
tell.
industry term.
Industry term.
Right, exactly. It's November 10th. All right. Well, I apologize to the texters who are just trying to find stuff to occupy their time until the show returns next Sunday night.
Well, it's going to be
That's
another
what's going
lonely
on.
Sunday. Play with the clocks then. That's what I'm doing.
Spin them around.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Or you could do what you could just leave it, and then it'll be right again in like March or April, right?
You could.
Yeah, just leave it where it is.
Yeah, now this is the good clock movement because we're falling back. It's the one where you spring forward that everybody gets really, really grumpy. That Monday, people come in, they'll be in a good mood. Got that extra hour in.
Yeah.
what I'm here for.
Right.
And the sun will be up when we go to work in the morning. That's a fun change.
Yeah. Here's a text. You don't seem to know anything about this show. Why are you giving updates about it? Do you listen to this program? We don't seem to know much about anything, yet we discuss it frequently.
Yeah.
That's the show.
Yeah.
That's what this is. It's just talking out your ass
That's
for
right.
20 hours a week.
We're just sitting. He's Norm.
Yeah.
No, you're Cliff. Yes. Yeah. DQ would be Paul.
That show's been off the air 30 years.
I know.
You realize that.
She'd
Okay,
be Paul, though, right? Just firing hip shots from across the bar. You know what I'm talking about.
Sterling's on the phone.
Oh,
Let's
good.
see what he's got going on here. Hi, Sterling.
Hey guys, I just want to give some public address announcements real fast. It's got a little bit to do with gambling. Now, when you go, when you put in your information and you get your credit line when you go to a casino or gambling house, and it says this is your credit line. So on the other side of that computer, when they give you a credit line, that they look at that as profit. Because I'm serious. Because they figure you're going to bet it out until it's gone, and you're going to add more money to it to keep playing.
Right.
So when they give you the $100, $200, $500, I ain't breaking those news here. Because, we love our establishments here in the state. And you know me. But when they give you that $500 to wherever, or $200, whatever it is, they expect to get that back and then some. They expect to get that back and whatever you put in there to start your bankroll.
Whatever you win, they're eventually going to get back anyway, right?
Unless you leave immediately.
Yeah, unless you just drop and go. Right.
Yeah, and in that case, they got these rules. You can't just take their free money and go about your business.
No, you
gotta
cannot.
make so many plays.
Right.
You got to make so many plays. So that's why, unless you're a person that plays all sports all the time, but everybody has an off season. That's when you take your little extra money. Don't go out to eat this week, or don't get a haircut this day, or do this, and save up your little nest egg, little honeycomb there, and you play with that. And when that's gone, you quit until it's time for your next off season when you load it back up. And in that case, it never goes. We never have to add to it. Just keep multiplying.
That's what he does.
But but for other people, that's how you and keep it. That way you can play, have fun, and look at it as entertainment dollars. Don't look at it like me and Zach as a part-time job.
Yeah.
Look at it more as a form of entertainment.
Right.
Like instead of going to the Razorback game, instead of going to Knox Tech or when they play Alcorn or Mississippi Valley, sell that ticket and put it over there and that's enough money right there. And that's how you do it. That's how you play the game. And really, parlays are really poor-man bets.
The fool's errand is what it is. It's a fool's errand.
Right.
Speaking of which, do you like UConn minus 7.5 against Georgia State tonight? I think that's a good one. UConn fighting to get bowl eligible.
Now UConn, I'm not touching that one at all.
Really?
But UConn, I'm just talking about this season at UConn, and this is how you become when you become a professional at this. You take out hard feelings. Because UConn has really bit me in the very end a couple times this season.
Okay.
But that's not why I'm not playing them. I'm just not playing them because I just don't particularly like it. But if you like it, I love it. You do very well. You the best. You the best person that don't call yourself a pro that I know.
I don't know what to do with my hands now. I lost 3 in a row last night. I had a bad night.
Hey, Well, that happens.
Yeah,
I mean,
it does.
that's why you're here at the station. That's why you're here at the station. I mean, if you went all the time, you wouldn't be here.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very, very true.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You wouldn't be talking to me right now. And it keeps us humble. It keeps us humble, man.
That's right.
This game's a strange game. It's a strange game. I tell you what, I brag on the wins, which I do a lot of. It's hard to brag about. But I also share the losses.
Mm-hmm.
When the 49ers played, who was the 49ers playing? Well, let's go Jets and Steelers. It's that same week. When the Jets and Steelers played, and the Jets was the favorite. I took the Jets because I thought I was being tricked, and we all know what happened.
Yeah.
The Steelers boat raced the Jets. And that's why I was hesitant on the Jets last night, because they were favorite. But that did have some reasons. The offensive line for the Texans has been kind of rough, and they didn't have their two top receivers. So that wasn't as odd as it may have seemed to some. But I tell you, this is a tough game. It's a tough game. That's why I enjoy it. It's so challenging. For me, it's cheaper than golf. Going to
That's very. So what I'm hearing is stay away from UConn tonight. That's what I got out of this was stay away from UConn.
I'm staying away, and my clients are staying away.
Okay, gotcha.
You, on the other hand,
clients.
If you feel it and you love it, hey.
I love it. I love it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, passion that's going to carry me through.
Passion. Put your head, I know people don't like to talk about this man, but like on the old Cosby show, where it's just steam. You have his head down there trying to beg his woman back after he cheated on her, just that woman. You just say, I love it. Just like you're talking to the old lady. I love you. You go the wrong way sometimes.
Okay. There it is. Life advice from Sterling.
Thank you, Sterling.
Hey, y'all have a great one.
All right. Thank you. All right.
I lose because it keeps me humble. Hey, solid life.
Get that on a T-shirt or a bumper sticker, right?
Right next to I'm
Pretty
sick
good.
of effing Oklahoma.
Yeah.
We're giving Robert all these free ideas.
Yeah. We need better representation.
We need representation. What we need.
Don't forget about, with the temperatures and the weather being iffy, you can still golf. Just go to Lowell to Cart Path Social. They're open 7 days a week. You can go to cartpathsocial.com and book online and get your reservation. They've got so many golf courses to choose from on their indoor golf simulators, including the Blessings, by the way. And they have leagues. You can get involved in that and, get in one of their leagues that they're having there throughout the year. Plus, you can rent them and have, get-togethers there with people. You can watch games there during football season. You have a little golf, have a little football, whatever you want to do. And it's all there at Cart Path Social in Lowell. You can go to cartpathsocial.com or go see them on Grant Place in Lowell across the highway from Atwoods at Cart Path Social in Lowell.
Speaking truth every afternoon. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouth.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Basketball fans, it's that time of year again. The NBA is back. From opening tip-off to buzzer beaters, BetOnline has you covered with the best odds, biggest promotions, and live in-game betting on all of your favorite teams. This season, every game matters. BetOnline has every stat, matchup, breakdown, and live odds to bet on during the games. And it's not just the NBA. BetOnline has odds on everything from football, MLB playoffs, NHL, to even political props. Head to the website today to get in on the action with America's most trusted site for online wagering. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey, ESPN 96.3 and hitthatline.com. Have you been to Swark Liquor? Trey Gentry and his team have a phenomenal spot.
It's the first liquor stop in Arkansas for our Dallas and Texas fans traveling up to the hill.
So if you're heading to Fayetteville, the lake, a cabin weekend, hunting, fishing, or any other activity you need your favorite drink, stop by Swark Liquor. And check out their apparel too. You'll want to wear it. Swark Liquor, 864 East Collin Ray Drive in Queen, Arkansas.
Swark Liquor, we promise to keep them cold for you.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call, cleans it all.
On ESPN Arkansas, download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the
rates were at zero, essentially zero. They were at zero, the Fed funds rate. And then, they increased them by 500%. Right. Very short
in a year.
And the market was looking out, it's like, okay, we don't think rates are going to be this high 10 years from now, 20 years from now. So that part of the curve did not increase, right? Rates were not going up at the 10 and 20-year terms.
Basically calling the bluff.
Mach 1 Financial Group, LLC is a registered investment advisor located in Rogers, Arkansas. For full disclosures, please see advisorinfo.sec.gov or mach1financial.com/disclosures.
ESPN Arkansas is proud to feature Hall of Fame sports writer and sportscaster Clay Henry and his column on hitthatline.com. Clay's column features his thoughts on the biggest Razorback stories. Clay Henry's column is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. When you renew your Arkansas hunting license, you renew so much more than the hunt. You renew traditions. Hunting license season is wide open. Today's today to pull the trigger on the most essential part of the hunt. Renew your hunting license at huntnatural.com.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Hi there, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist R.B. Bobby of the 4029 Get Ready Weather Forecast. Well, hey, we're looking at quiet conditions for the most part tonight. Lows eventually drop in the upper 40s. And as we go throughout the day on Saturday, we will have more cloud cover. Chance for a hit-and-miss shower here and there, but not a lot of rain during the day. Highs around 70. And then better rain chances Saturday night with more chances into Sunday. Some spotty to scattered showers and storms. More of that into Sunday night. And then even more rain by Monday. Even a threat of severe weather by Monday. That's your Get Ready Weather only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
I need a ruling. We were streamed somewhere yesterday, and I'm not sure how. Is Puerto Rico go down as a country or a U.S. territory?
Both.
Kind of both. So I can accurately say we've now been streamed in 159 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. Yesterday, we were streamed in Dorado, Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
You want to stream it? It's hitthatline.com. You can get us if you got one of them Google Play Alexa dot things. Just say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. We'll show up. Or you can get us on the now running like a North Korean car Hit That Line Now app.
Okay. Beautiful.
All right. DQ has Googled it. I think we're back to 158.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a territory.
Okay. I didn't know what the ruling was on that, so. Back to 158.
The one thing, conference expansion has not changed. We still have 50 states.
That's right.
And I got D.C. and got Puerto Rico. We haven't added anybody.
Guam.
Yeah, right.
Something
Yeah.
going on in Guam.
Yeah. Still hanging at 50.
Good morning, Vietnam.
People like the round number. Is 50 a round number? Because it's got a 5 on the front end.
Flag.
Well, that's easy. You put a couple more stars on it. I mean,
Now you have to change the font.
they've done it before.
Yeah, like 50 years ago.
What up, Alaska and Hawaii? How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
And you know how these...
Were they changing the flag as states were getting added?
Yes.
Hang on. I got this. Do you think they put 50 on in 76?
No.
Yeah.
They had the 13.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
I
they
didn't know that.
they added stars and everything.
I didn't know that.
Yep. Yeah, they just kind of did it as they went.
I believe I'm not joking about this. I believe a rare artifact is a 49-star flag.
Wow.
Because that's the time between, which one was first, Alaska or Hawaii? I can't remember.
I'm going to go with Alaska
I
because
think
it's
it's
attached.
Alaska.
Okay, so before Hawaii, they made I think that's a rare item you can get.
So there you go.
49 star. I mean, it's hard to find, obviously.
Well, we all went and learned
That's
something.
what rare means.
Right.
Hard to find. So, naturally, yeah, that's what.
Yeah, thanks
that's
for
what that
clearing.
means.
Thanks for clearing that up, Clarence. Okay.
See what else we have here to do today, because
Yeah, Matt
nothing
Nathan,
else
South
has really
Carolina.
worked.
Says, wait, DQ doesn't know flag history? DQ, you've got to go watch some episodes of Fun with Flags. You'll learn all this stuff.
And here's exciting news. Limp Bizkit is recording new music.
Why?
I don't know.
The money run out?
Apparently. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Or, like Fred Durst? I
Yeah.
can't name
Yeah.
another member of Limp Bizkit.
Yeah. Well, he offered the update on Instagram.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what they're looking for here. In 2025, they have a big tour going on, and
Wait, hold on. A big tour?
Yeah.
Like what? Give me a venue that they're playing.
Europe,
No.
British.
A venue.
I don't have the list.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you did. I didn't know if you had it or not.
I never have it.
But why?
Follow up. I never have the information.
I've been following up with questions for 5 years.
I know, and it's always annoying.
Well, figure it out.
I don't know where this stuff comes from.
You should read it beforehand.
None of this works either. All this stuff is garbage. None of these notes are any good today.
Why?
None of it. It all sucks.
Okay.
All of it. Like Limp Bizkit, it all sucks.
Hey, wait a minute. Why are you? What Limp Bizkit do to you?
They're terrible.
They're not terrible.
They're absolutely terrible.
No, they're not terrible.
Terrible.
So you don't know any of the venues?
No, I do not. No.
Not
No.
one?
You have a device, two devices in front of you that have the information you seek. All you have to do is look it
You
up.
had the story in front of you. I thought
It's like
maybe it
when
would,
people
list
call and ask
something.
what channel the game's on. I don't know where you live. I don't know what channel the game's on. Don't ask me.
What's all
I
kind of
don't know. And furthermore, I don't care.
Well, you've really run out of stuff, haven't you?
That's it.
You're
man.
at the end?
I'm broken now.
Other
I'm broken.
Patricia's
Can I
texted
get
in.
suspended? Can I call someone a stupid ass and get thrown out of here? I mean,
Oh, I
honestly.
can give you a couple names. Other
God
Patricia has
almighty.
texted in. Apparently, Limp Bizkit has a new female singer.
Oh, really? Oh, there you go. Oh, other Patricia. Haven't heard from her in a while, have we?
No.
Good. All right. There you go.
Titus says there's a lot of people in their 40s that will go see Limp Bizkit. They were big in what, like turn of the century type stuff? Like 99, 2000, 2001?
Yeah.
I mean, that's right in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, I never liked them, though.
Why? Were they
I don't
too
know.
popular?
I didn't like him. I don't know. I didn't like him. I didn't like him. I just didn't like the whole thing. Like, everybody was angry then, and I'm like, what were we angry about? There was really nothing bad going on in 99.
Let me
You
see
know,
if
we
I-
had it
let me
pretty
see if I
good.
got this straight.
Yeah.
You're upset because they were angry.
Well, we were all kind of angry, and then you're in the middle of this thing, and you're like, what are we so angry about? What's the problem here?
Uh-huh.
That never made any sense to me.
Huh. Did they throw their stuff too?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, all right.
They did throw their stuff. Yeah. Right.
All right. Are they touring with Linkin Park? Is that what I heard?
Well, Linkin Park's got a different lead singer who
What is
I believe
going
is a
on?
female.
Does
Well,
nothing
he
say-
died. Chester Benningfield
All
died.
right,
So,
okay, all right.
But they're going out with a female lead singer. That's what I do know that.
BE wants to know if you were this upset when Animal got thrown in the microwave.
Oh, I was pretty pissed about that. Yeah. And the freezer.
Did he get him on the same day? Because that would suck.
No. I believe all of my rage issues stem from one time someone threw him in the shower when I was in there. I think that's where my whole life turned sideways right then. I've never been able to talk about this publicly, but yeah.
How old were you at the time?
I don't remember.
Early teens?
Probably
9,
yeah.
8? Okay.
Yeah.
So somebody took Animal and threw it.
I know who it was. I'm not going to bust him out, though, but I know exactly who it was, and they know what they did.
Was it your dad?
No.
Your mom?
I'm not saying anything about it.
Obviously, your sister's a suspect. We like her, by the way. We like her
good.
a lot.
Good.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
That's right.
All right, that's all I got.
Okay.
I dragged that as far as I could. Let's bury the body and move on.
It is okay, listen. Nobody wants to talk about the game.
No.
And there's nothing else to discuss. So we have ourselves a bit of a
we have a bit of a
dilemma
here.
here.
A little bit of a conundrum. Sure.
Now, luckily, help is on the way, dear. That's Mrs. Doubtfire. Because Matt and Trey from the Souls for Birdie will be here in about 20 minutes to break down all of the big college football games from the weekend. So there you go. So that's all on the way.
JT has texted in. Anyone want to come to North Little Rock Sunday and see Creed and Three Doors Down? I'll answer for the class. No.
I went to see Creed
Of
at
course you
Alltel
did.
Arena back in the day.
I believe that's 1,000%.
Yeah. Scott Stapp.
Is he? He needs some money.
He's
too.
still the guy, yeah.
Okay.
Remember they went on that cruise? That rock band cruise? Remember that?
Yeah, that's got to be weird. Do they helicopter on and off the cruise? Because I can't imagine being on an 80s cruise with Tiffany for 2 weeks. Right? I mean, Debbie Gibson is not going on a Carnival
I don't think
cruise
they
with
live
me.
on the same floor as the passengers.
They're
do.
taking the cruise too?
Well, how else do you...
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like maybe a helicopter comes in, lands, and drops them off, picks somebody up. Debbie Gibson and Tiffany, they pass. One's getting off the helicopter, one's getting on the helicopter. I can't imagine them being on a cruise with us mooyucks for 2 weeks. I mean, I guess
think that's how it works.
Flock of seagulls. Can you see them? You're at the tiki bar getting a pineapple-y drink, and here comes flock of seagulls.
Yeah, I can't imagine that. I guess they'd be on there. I think they're there the whole time, though. I have no idea what I'm saying. I'm talking out my ass right now. I have no idea
Now,
what's
Robin
going on.
Sparkles, definitely 2 weeks on the cruise.
Probably so. Molly B's on the cruise. Thank you, Matt, in Aiken, South Carolina, for that. Beachy Aesthetics and Wellness can get you on track to kickstart your weight loss journey with semaglutide or tirzepatide. They offer a detailed program. Mention Ruscin and Zach and get 10% off your first package with Beachy Aesthetics and Wellness, VICI, Beachy Aesthetics and Wellness, 479-343-8424, 343-8424, Vici Aesthetics and Wellness. Football Friday, brought to you by the All-American Steakhouse in Springdale. We'll be back.
It's Friday, which means football in our Friday Frenzy. And while high school teams across the area are hitting the gridiron tonight, one squad in particular will do so with heavy hearts. The Greenwood Bulldogs will honor Isaiah Arrington tonight by wearing his number 0 on their helmets. Arrington, along with mom Wendy Madrano and her daughter Vivian, died in a house fire earlier this week, while family members tell us a fourth victim continues to fight for his life in the hospital. And your commitment coverage is the final weekend before Election Day. If you haven't voted yet, everything you need to know before November 5th is available online at 4029tv.com or with our free mobile app. Attending any outdoor events this weekend? Before you lock in those plans, tune in for Chief Meteorologist Darby Bibey's full Get Ready weather forecast. And lastly, before you fall asleep Saturday night, don't forget to change your clocks as we fall back an hour this weekend. I'm Brandon Evans. No matter where you live, we're working to cover the stories that impact you and your community day and night on 4029 News.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Vici Aesthetics and Wellness can get you on the track to kickstart your weight loss journey with semaglutide or tirzepatide. They offer a detailed program to all of Arkansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma with in-office or telemedicine visits available. Mention this ad on ESPN and get 10% off your first package. Get started on the #1 prescription choice by medical providers for safe and effective weight loss while also reducing cardiovascular risk factors. Call or text Vici Aesthetics and Wellness today at 479-343-8424. 479-343-8424.
All rise.
Hey, sports fans, whether you're tailgating or cheering from the stands, life can throw you some unexpected challenges. That's where Jeff Watson at the Watson Law Firm comes in. Since 1982, Watson Law Firm has been the trusted partner for all of your legal needs right here in Northwest Arkansas. From personal injury to family law, their experienced team has got your back. Don't let a legal issue sideline you. Call Jeff Watson, 479-750-7717, or visit watsonlawfirmpa.com. Protecting your rights one game at a time. Watson Law Firm, where experience meets dedication.
Guys, struggling to shed those extra pounds? Tired of diets that just don't work? At Voxy Wellness in Rogers, we've got the game changer you need. Our compounded semaglutide injections are specially formulated to help you lose weight effectively and keep it off. Let Voxy help you achieve the leaner, healthier body you've been aiming for. And right now, new patients get $50 off their first treatment with code VOXY50. Take control of your weight loss journey today at VoxyNWA.com. That's Voxy, V for Victory, OXYNWA.com.
The best selection of RVs is now even better at Wheels RV in Springdale. Wheels RV has added Brinkley RVs to the already loaded lineup of Grand Design and Forest River products. See the Brinkley Model Z, the latest innovation in luxury fifth wheels. And like always, every new RV comes with a lifetime warranty, so you can camp with confidence. So stop in and find out why Wheels has been voted best RV dealer year after year. Wheels RV, 5 miles west of exit 72 off of I-49 in Springdale. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Sterling Bank is committed to the Northwest Arkansas community. And as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. Stop by your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers to discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Casano Chicago Style Pizza brings you the happiest of happy hours. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 7, with $1 off drafts, well liquor, and wine. Casano's happiest hour from 5 to 6 with $1 short domestics and $2 tall domestics. Don't forget, $15 domestic buckets all day, every day at Casano's, your premier sports bar showing all your favorite teams. The place for the happiest hour, weekdays at 5. It's Casano Chicago Style Pizza.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Covering the Razorbacks like no one else.
The one thing that the coaches and the people who are opponents to talk radio are totally right about is it is by nature a negative process. Losing is better than winning.
Derek Ruscin.
I want to talk to the idiot who put that moron on the air.
Zach Arns.
I think this building should be condemned. There's serious metal fatigue in all the load-bearing members. The wiring is substandard. It's completely inadequate for our power needs. And the neighborhood is like a demilitarized zone.
With DQ.
Kelsey finds a blank space for the score.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruscin and Zach starts right now.
All right, it's Football Friday here on Ruscin and Zach, brought to you by the All-American Steakhouse, ESPN Arkansas, and the Hit That Line Now app. You know, we found a couple of stories here that are interesting. Before we get to that, and we'll see how much we can get into it because we got Matt and Trey coming up to pick the games and all that stuff. But I did have one YouTube comment I wanted to share from someone. The 49-star flag includes Alaska and Hawaii. I'll be in the cold, hard ground before I recognize Missouri. This is the pick-me-up we needed.
These
right
are
here.
our people.
We're back on track, baby.
Right.
We're back on track. So, offender number one at this Fugazi injury stuff in college football is Steve Sarkisian's coffee boy, Lane Kiffin here.
Correct.
And he happens to be in town for the big game tomorrow with Arkansas. And he happens to be in town as the commissioner of the SEC has sent out some sort of a letter warning people to quit doing this stuff.
Greg Sankey sent out a letter to the SEC coaches and ADs ordering them to stop directing players to feign injuries and instituting penalties that include, on a third offense, a coach suspension. Yahoo Sports is reporting this. In the letter, Sankey's quoted as saying, play football and stop the feigned injury nonsense. There's some interesting things in here.
Yes.
Now, we can debate whether or not he has the authority to do this. I think that's legitimate. But on a first offense, the coach is fined $50,000. Second offense is $100,000. Third is a suspension. Now, what happens on a fourth or a fifth or a sixth? There's just some interesting language
on
in
the fifth, you get fired.
Right. So he underlines in here, moving forward, if a circumstance warrants the national coordinator's review of a possible feigned injury, that means Jackson Dart looking at somebody and going, fall down.
Fall down, yeah.
The play will be submitted from the SEC office to the national coordinator for review. I'm under the impression that was being done at the team level. So if somebody had a complaint, it was coming from at the team level. So now they're talking about doing it from the league level.
So that's noteworthy.
Right. He says your team should be prepared to compete fairly under the rules of the game. He goes on to suggest when a game stoppage is needed, use a timeout in accordance with NCAA football rule 3-3-4. This is not a complicated or confusing principle.
No.
It's very strongly worded.
Yes, it is.
And the first line of the letter, it's underlined and bold, as plainly as it can be stated. Stop any and all activity related to faking injuries to create timeouts. Lane Kiffin. That I added the Lane Kiffin. So weird that it comes out on a Friday. Weird that it's made public at least on a Friday. It was dated. The letter was dated today. Yeah. So it was mailed to all parties today. Okay. I'm for this. I just don't know how you
have to. This is like the field storming thing. You have to at least act like you're doing something. But I don't believe this will curtail this one iota. That guy is still going to do his thing tomorrow and for the rest of the year, and he's going to dare them to fine him and suspend him and all that stuff because it's part of the culture of what they do.
And you know what's going to happen? There's going to be a kid that breaks his foot. And he falls down. And I've done this before. I have microfractures in my feet. You step on it wrong. Yeah. You be walking back to the huddle. You step on it wrong, and all of a sudden that pain shoots straight up your leg, and he goes down. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a kid that breaks something or tears something, and they're going to be dragging him off the field to get him, and it's going to make the injury worse, and then you're going to make this problem 10 times bigger. I don't know. I don't know how in the world you police this. I have no clue.
Well, that's the big thing is nobody knows how to do that. The NFL has the if you have an injury in the last 2 minutes, you have to burn a timeout, right. And then there's if you do it 2 times without a timeout, it's a delay of game, and then I think a third time it's a personal foul. But that's in the last 2 minutes. Through the course of the game, what do? There is nothing really illegal about this. It's just really Bush League to do it.
Yes.
It's Bush League. It's completely high school hair. And even in high school, they don't do stuff like this. It's just beyond the pale of just, it's absurd. It makes a mockery of the entire thing. Nobody wants to watch it. These games take 4 hours anyway. Now we're going to add another half hour because guys are rolling around.
But how do you prove a kid's not injured?
That's a great question. That's what nobody knows.
Yeah, and you're asking incompetent officiating to tell. They can't get pass interference right, but now you want them to play doctor on the field.
Yeah,
I appreciate the hey, we're going to do something about this, but I don't see an end game here. I don't see how you can do this, how you can implement this.
I don't think this is going to deter Ole Miss at all.
No.
They'll probably still have 10 of these tomorrow in a game, at least. 10 times. They'll be like, oh, God, my ankle. I mean, that's what they're going to do.
Nate's like, are they going to video review this?
Well, that's what you do. You send the clips in, obviously, and then
But
you
like
send
during the
them.
game. I don't know. I don't know what there isn't a lot. It's like modern government. Let's have a great idea, but we're not going to tell you how we're going to do it.
Right.
So we're going to legislate.
It's all
this out.
after the fact.
Yeah. Okay.
Nobody wants to call it in real time. Nobody wants to do that in the middle of a game and insert themselves into the game in that way. But after the fact is when you review it and you start looking at fines and what and this only happens really in this league, and it's mostly with that coach down there in Oxford. I mean, it happens at other places, but mostly with that coach. He's the chief offender. He's the poster boy.
I'm for maybe doing this like soccer does. Guy goes down, play with 10.
Yeah.
Play with 10.
9,
and
8.
Yeah. I mean, play with 10 until you either substitute for him and he can't come back, or you play with 10 until it's over.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't. This is a lot of. There's a lot of strong words here, but I don't know if the commissioner has any authority to do this.
Yeah.
Number one, and number two, I don't think it's going to deter, particularly the coffee boy from doing this anyway tomorrow and throughout the future. I mean, do you really think about this? As image conscious as this league is, you think they would run the risk of having Lane Kiffin suspended for the Georgia game or the Egg Bowl because of this? Of course they won't. Of course they won't.
I also and this I'm maybe I'm not remembering this correctly, but like when he gets outside the conference, like in a bowl game or something, they're not doing this. It's only in league games.
Yeah. Maybe that's true. Well, maybe we don't see it as much. I don't know.
I don't know.
There's not a lot of data points on that, but yeah, in a bowl game. But I'm sure they have, and it's just one more stupid thing college football gets in its own way, is to have this idiocy.
I don't think there's any way to close this loophole. I really don't.
Just don't do it anymore. It's the way to do it.
But that you're asking a criminal to not commit a crime.
Well,
I mean, honestly, that's what we're getting at. I don't know how you legislate this out because, again, you're legislating injury. And you get it wrong once, and you've got a big problem.
The popular solution is you're out the rest of that series of plays, that drive, which if you're really hurt, it's immaterial because you were probably going to be out anyway while they evaluate, your leg or your head or whatever it is. And then if you are fake hurt, well, then you can't play the, we get a free substitution and a free timeout a game there. So it works. That's the most popular solution that people have not only said today on the text line, but I mean for years people have thought, well, just you come out, you're out for the rest of the series.
I love the sentiment. I just
you don't play with 10, but you just don't play with that guy.
I say play with 10. Play with 10.
That would be a deterrent.
Yeah. That would stop it like cold.
This is the 11th play, and we're defending against 7 players on defense. All right.
Almost got 7 on the field. All right.
You'd still have teams missing wide open.
Well, yeah.
11 on 7. Hey, over here. Anyway, never mind.
How do you get stuffed on a 3rd and 1, 11 on 7?
That's right.
How the hell you going to get stuffed on 3rd and 1?
That would still happen. You get a guy doing a gun run on 3rd and short, and he gets stuffed by 6 defenders. You had 11. How? Doesn't make sense.
That's 2 on 1.
Oh, boy. It's another delightful thing. The two most delightful things about tomorrow, post-game traffic and Lane telling guys to take a dive like 10 or 15 times.
Here's another idea. Somebody just texted us in. This is a sponsorship opportunity. This Arkansas Razorback Power Play brought to you by...
That's right. Go on the power play.
All right.
Go man up for a minute.
Yeah, you got to play with 10 for 2 minutes.
That's right.
Game time. I'm telling you, that'll slow it. That will put an end to it.
But also, like, if you're on the field, these guys are not theater majors. Can't you tell when someone is really in pain?
Like when Jackson Dart is turning to his running back going, fall down.
Yeah, that's
fall
not
down.
real.
No, that's
but
not
when
real.
a guy really like cracks his leg and is like in agony, that's real.
Right.
These guys aren't theater majors. I mean, they don't
if
know.
you fall down in the huddle, that's probably a fake injury.
Right.
But again, you don't want to be the one time it's wrong.
No. One time it's wrong, you don't want to do that.
Power play. And the proceeds from the power play can go to the NIL.
There you go. That's right.
Just saying.
Power play for the NIL. There you go. All right.
Sure, Regions Bank would be all over that. This Regions Bank Power Play brought to you by. Just saying.
Right. Matt and Trey are coming up from the Social Birdie with their picks for the college football weekend here on Ruscin and Zach. Football Friday brought to you by the All-American Steakhouse in Springdale. Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app. If you'd like to make a little wager on the games this weekend, you get on that Bet Saracen app. It's right there on your phone. You can have your Vegas odds. That's fine, but you have to be there to legally bet those odds. And Arkansas law prevents the big national apps from operating right here in our fine state. So for the most accurate and up-to-date sports wagering info, you better get yourself on the Bet Saracen app. Just go to the App Store and download Bet Saracen or go to betsaracen.com. App Store, Bet Saracen, or betsaracen.com.
The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Hey, Hawk fans, this is Elizabeth.
This is Robert. And this is Matt, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback.
Folks, it's the most wonderful time of the year.
No, it's not Christmas yet.
No, Mom, he's referring to football season.
Oh, speaking of football, guess what we just got in?
Season tickets?
Sideline passes?
Well, close. We just started receiving the Nike sideline apparel like hats and polos.
Yeah, but did we get jerseys?
Yeah, we got both kinds, cardinal and white.
We also have youth and adult sizes.
That's great. People have been asking for that for quite some time now. Matt, by the way, I did some research, and there's no shot for going viral.
Oh, Lord. Mom, he's a goner.
Anyway, besides Nike, we also have Champion, Cutter & Buck, Tommy Bahama, and many other brands.
All at the largest Razorback store south of the North Pole, which is 989 South Razorback Road, next to Baumwalker Stadium. Matt, you tell them all about them interweb-based brands.
He means the website, which is shoponrazorback.com.
Or give us a call at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Go Hogs!
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Have you heard? The Pleasure Playground just got a little bigger. Cupid's is growing. That's right, Cupid's Lingerie just opened its newest naughty location in Fayetteville at Crossover and Mission in the Walmart Shopping Center. Cupid's is a boutique specializing in all things pleasure and play, from lingerie to, well, everything you can imagine and more. Visit shopcupids.com today and treat someone special to something special. Cupid's Lingerie in Bentonville, Springdale, and now in Fayetteville. Cupid's Lingerie. Enjoy!
Sterling Bank is your community bank. As a bank, they know the biggest asset is the community they serve. Sterling Bank values its role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make the community stronger each day. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products designed to make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit your local branch in Fayetteville or Rogers. Sterling Bank is your community bank. Member FDIC.
Are you having a hard time making it through a day of work without foot pain? Or are things that used to be simple like walking the dog now difficult? You may be thinking there's no way that something as simple as the Good Feet store can help you, like Bill.
My feet would just ache, my back would hurt, my ankles, everything just hurt. And I'd seen the commercial several times before I finally said, I'm going to do this. And I'll be darned if it didn't work. I feel a million times better than I ever did.
Another satisfied customer of the Good Feet store is Wendy.
Since wearing my arch supports from the Good Feet store, my back pain is gone and my feet don't hurt as much. And as I look into the future without pain, I see myself being even more adventurous, joyful, and full of possibility.
Imagine a life without pain. No shots, no surgery, no medication. You've got nothing to lose but your pain. Stop in for a free fitting and test walk today and see what the Good Feet store can do for you. Visit us in Fayetteville or in Rogers. Learn more at goodfeet.com.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights.
Twin Peaks is celebrating those who've given the ultimate sacrifice by giving back to Tunnel to Towers, a foundation that helps America's heroes by providing homes to first responder families. Get to Twin Peaks and donate $5 through November 30th and get $5 back to spend on yourself at Twin Peaks this December.
Hey, Coach, what's up?
I'm worried there, DQ. I met the old owner of my house and they still had a key to my house. That made me think, how many keys are out there? What should I do?
I know who you need to call. Pop-A-Lock. They do more than just unlock cars. They can rekey your home or even install new locks, giving you peace of mind that only you have keys to your home.
Thanks, DQ. That sounds great. Call Papa Lock today, 479-444-9900, for the key moments in your life.
That's right, Coach.
Do you own a business or are you starting a new business? Sign Studio is the answer to all of your brick and mortar advertising needs. Sign Studio can wrap your new company vehicle or an entire fleet of vehicles, manufacture and install stunning road and building signs, or simply print a banner and set of business cards to get you started. No matter where you are in business, Sign Studio is with you. With friendly service and smiling faces, Sign Studio is your source for complete visual marketing. Visit yoursignstudio.com or call 250-4844.
This college football moment is brought to you by ServPro.
College football teams have moments they recovered from and made it like it never even happened. For instance, TCU walked into the locker room at halftime in the 2016 Alamo Bowl, down 31-0. The Horned Frogs stormed into the second half and erased a 31-point deficit to force overtime, and eventually won it in the third overtime, 47-41.
ServPro, like it never even happened.
How do I drive more traffic to my website? How do I increase my Google rankings? If these are just a few of the questions you have for your business, then we should talk. In addition to sports radio marketing, ESPN Arkansas can help your business be found online. From website design to geo-targeted campaigns, search engine marketing, social media management, streaming video campaigns, and much more. ESPN Arkansas is your digital marketing partner. Go to espnarkansasdigital.com for your free digital marketing audit or email us at sales@hitthatline.com to schedule an appointment.
Hi there, folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist RB Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. Well, hey, we're looking at quiet conditions for the most part tonight. Lows eventually drop in the upper 40s. And as we go throughout the day on Saturday, we will have more cloud cover. Chance for a hit-and-miss shower here and there, but not a lot of rain during the day. Highs around 70. And then better rain chances Saturday night with more chances into Sunday. Some spotty to scattered showers and storms. More of that into Sunday night. And then even more rain by Monday. Even a threat of severe weather by Monday. That's your Get Ready Weather only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
19 after the hour. Time to pick some games.
Yeah.
Picking the games. We're picking the games with Matt and Trey from the Social Birdie here on Ruscin and Zach. Gentlemen, how we doing?
Doing good. How are you guys?
Living the dream.
Oh, yeah.
Living the dream. It's Friday, and it finally feels like fall out there. It doesn't feel like late summer. Fantastic.
Yeah, it took long enough to feel like this, but it does finally feel like fall.
Yeah,
hey, that's funny that you said that. I'm living in a dream right now, too. So, appreciate that.
Matt,
Didn't take long, did it?
it didn't take long, did it? Yeah.
Hey, don't spit the bid against South Carolina this week, all right?
Yeah.
Well, I figured I was going to get my one jab in before I was mauled to the ground.
Right.
So,
No, that's a smart plan. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Texas A&M 7-1. Is that right?
That's correct.
Who's the
Here we go.
1-2?
Oh, no.
Knew that was coming.
Who's the one?
Well, you telegraph that one.
Some lost child that doesn't know what conferences are, and
Doesn't need one.
claims fame from some 60-year-old kid who was offside.
He was not offside. That's personal. He was not offside.
He was offside.
He was not offside. He's not offside. But sit down, Junior. This is grown folks stuff. All right, let's now Trey. Let's update the standings because DQ has not come parading in here to let us know how she's doing in the.
I am ahead of Ruscin.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
What happened?
So Ruscin dropped in the ranking, the AP rankings this week. I guess, or maybe it was the coaches poll, but Ruscin dropped to 19, and DQ is now at 17.
Whoa!
But the record's the same, though.
The record is the same,
Okay.
yes. What's funny is here we are talking about the 17 and 19 team. That's been the race of the whole year.
Yeah.
It's like, forget who wins.
Right, yeah,
I
that's
just wanna know
irrelevant.
if
It's
DQ
just
beats Ruscin.
who's finishing lower middle. That's what we want to know.
The mushy middle is what we're looking for. All right, let's get into a couple of games.
Who's going to the Liberty Bowl? That's what we want
That's
to know.
right,
Who is
man.
going to the Shreveport Bowl?
Texas A&M. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Let's move into the ACC, where we've got a ranked matchup between my father's alma mater, the Pittsburgh Panthers, and the best team in the state of Texas, the SMU Mustangs. Pittsburgh is getting 8, yet are undefeated. Trey, we'll let you start off.
Yeah, Pitt's got the transfer from Alabama at quarterback. He got a little banged up last week. Last I heard, he was questionable for this game. But SMU's in a similar boat. I looked at the injury report for SMU, and it looked like a CVS receipt this week. I'm not sure who SMU is going to put on the field. Both teams are pretty banged up. Pitt has covered the spread in 8 of the last 11 games. I like SMU to win this one, but I think 8 may be too many points, so I'm actually going to pick Pitt to actually cover, but I think SMU will win.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Do people in, uptown Dallas still go to football games, or do they just go to their sorority and fraternity houses and
Never lost a
everything that they're
tailgate.
used to?
Never lost a tailgate.
True. Exactly. They might not make it into the stadium. No, I saw SMU's quarterback got off the injury report, so he's going to start Saturday night. But I actually agree with Trey. I think Pitt travels well. I think they cover. I don't think they win, but I think this is a close game. I think it probably comes down to a field goal. So I like Pitt's cover.
All right, let's move into the SEC, where Kentucky is on the road at Tennessee. Now, this is they battle. They're playing for like a bourbon barrel or something like that. Is that right?
It should be.
It should be
for all the bourbon. All the bourbon.
Now, Matt, this is something that I don't know if you know or not, but these are teams that have actually won a conference title. Kentucky's getting 16.5. Matt, we'll start with you.
Hey, what conference title has Notre Dame won?
They don't need one because we're hold on.
There you go.
Wait for it. We're Notre Dame, and you're not.
They're Notre Dame, NBC, woo woo. I'm actually going with the Wildcats to cover on this one. Tennessee's going to win the ball game, but I think their defense stoops. We've talked about it all year long. They played good in big games. Tennessee has the potential to blow this out if, like, the good quarterback, and I'm not even going to, again, Amaleva,
Nico.
If good Amaleva shows up, then they blow him out. If bad shows up, then they win by less than a touchdown.
Okay.
Yeah, Kentucky seems, in just my opinion, I think they seem to be letting go of the rope a little bit. You can only be so close in so many games before you kind of start getting frustrated, and there's been some reports of their locker room kind of getting some toxicity. Kind of sounds like Arkansas last year, maybe. After starting 3-2, they had that tough loss to Georgia, and then the big win over Ole Miss. It's kind of like, wait, Kentucky may be actually pretty decent. And then they got blasted by Florida. They lost to Vandy at home. Then they lost to a bad Auburn team at home. To me, I'm starting to question Kentucky now a little bit. And they do have the art of keeping these type of games close, but I think they can keep it close for a little while with that Stoops defense. But I see Kentucky actually rolling in this one, so I'm going to pick Tennessee to still cover.
Okay. There is a very big game in the Big Ten this week. Big noon kickoff on Fox. Ohio State, number 4 in the country, traveling to number 3 Penn State. Now, James Franklin always comes up small in these spots. Penn State is getting 3.5.
Yeah, this game is a hard one to pick because both teams are pretty even in my book. Both teams have a lot of injuries, and they both involve some pretty game-changing, positions, in my opinion. James Franklin is 1-9 versus Ohio State. So if history tells you anything, Ohio State's going to beat Franklin again. However, I don't see this being a really high-scoring game. I see Ohio State winning this one 2017, so I'm actually going to pick Ohio State.
Okay.
Yeah, I just saw the clip of Franklin on with McAfee and using, like, some of his clips in the locker room to get the Nittany Lions fired up. It's not going to matter. Buckeyes roll big time. They cover. They win big. And State College, I just don't think Penn State is who they think they are.
State College and Blacksburg, Virginia are very, very, very similar in that for 2 minutes in the pregame, and they've got all the camera shots, it's great. And then the place just dies down. It's not.
That's right.
It's not as intimidating as it seems. I agree with you guys. I think
that's
Ohio
a
State's
good
gonna blow them out.
That's a good comparison.
All right, now Matt, what did you major in at Texas A&M?
I'm not allowed to say that on public radio.
Okay. All right. Vanderbilt is on the road at Auburn this week. People still believe in Auburn for some unknown reason. Auburn is a 7-point favorite against the Doors on the Plains.
Yeah, Vanderbilt is the number one team in the SEC in time of possession. Auburn is ranked 112th in the nation in time of possession. So I see Vandy controlling the game, and I don't expect this to be a super pretty game. I expect a couple of ugly touchdowns, but I like Vandy to cover this one.
Hey, come on. You guys aren't giving credit to Hugh and his flu game. Come on, man. what all about last week? Look at that guy just coming out on top. I like Pavia in this one. That kid's a baller. I know it's on the road. Man, there's potential. I mean, I think we should be talking about, like, what are the odds that Freeze gets fired at the end of the year? I mean, Auburn's got short leashes, and they are well underperforming. Vandy covers. I think Vandy wins outright.
Ooh, like I think we're all drunk on the Vanderbilt thing. Yes, they had a great win.
Probably.
They're also coming off a very emotional, very difficult game against Texas. I think Auburn's going to win the game. I don't know if they're going to cover, but I do think they're going to win the game. My mom called it the world's largest cocktail party. I'm going to call it the world's largest cocktail party. Florida and Georgia are meeting in Jacksonville for the last time for a couple of years because they're doing some renovations there to the stadium in Jacksonville. Florida is getting 16 against the second-ranked Georgia Bulldogs.
Georgia has only covered in 2 games this entire season.
Really?
Yep, only twice this entire season. Florida's given up 1 passing touchdown in the last 3 games, and Carson Beck loves to throw to the other team. Carson Beck has looked good at times, but he has thrown a lot of picks this year. I like actually Florida to cover this one. I think Georgia's going to win, but I expect Florida to actually keep it a little bit closer.
I'm a huge Billy Napier fan. I think they keep it close. I just don't know if they keep it within 16.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like Florida to cover in this one. I mean, Georgia's defense is salty, and I don't know if Lagway is ready quite yet to go up against that, but he could get hot, right? We've seen quarterbacks get hot against good defenses and push them to the brink. I don't think it'll be enough for him to win, but I like Florida to cover.
Okay, like Florida to cover. All right, College Station Junior College is on the road this week, heading into Columbia to face South Carolina. Now, the spread on this is a lot lower than I thought it would be for the 10th-ranked team in the country. That usually means the team they're going to play is better than their record would indicate, or the number 10 team in the country is a fraud. The line is 2.5. Do you like Texas A&M to cover the 2.5, or you like South Carolina? Trey, we'll start with you.
Yeah, I think A&M's going to want to try to run the ball with Reed. I'm assuming that's who's going to end up starting or until halftime. That's how they beat LSU. You know, South Carolina has been really good this year against the run. They're, I think, the number 2 behind Ole Miss in run defense. A&M has forced a few turnovers in the last handful of games. I think that's what's going to kind of help push them over the edge. So I actually like Texas A&M winning this one on the road. I think a couple of late turnovers are going to be the deciding factor.
Now, Trey, Matt. Now,
I know you guys.
Hang on, Matt.
I know this is the most. Go on.
Well, this is adults are going to talk here for a second. Trey, I saw some social media posts from Texas A&M this week, and they were showing some pictures of Kyle Field last weekend against LSU, and it said, "Couldn't imagine anyone winning here. If only a team had gone in there and beaten them by 10." Matt, you're up.
If only.
If only a team had gone in there and whooped them by 10.
I mean, I know you guys are excited that you beat us with our backup quarterback, so we'll, congratulations.
To be fair, he's backup 1 week, started the next, backup the next week, started. I mean, so it's kind of.
I mean, if you guys could have gotten to 100 yards of total offense by the fourth quarter, maybe it would have been closer.
Moving on. I will say I'm not a big stats guy, more of a feel guy on these picks. But I will say the one interesting stat I saw, I agree with everything Trey said. South Carolina is second to last in the conference in yards per carry given up to quarterbacks. So it could be interesting. Their edge guys are super aggressive, like to come up the field. I think they definitely have a chance to win if they contain the quarterback. Their offense is horrible It's going to be close. I like us to edge out. I'm an Aggie. I'm going to take us to cover. We're winning the ball game.
Okay, well, I got you. Who was Mike Elko taking shots at the end of the game last week? Was it Brian Kelly or was it Jimbo Fisher?
So here's the thing. He came out on Monday. You saw the whole deal. I think he wasn't taking shots at anyone, but there's only one guy that talks faster than any politician I've ever met, and it's the $75 million man. So I'm not saying that's what he meant.
Okay.
Not saying that's what he meant or he's going at, but man, the hard to not make a comparison there.
Okay. All right. We thought it might have been Brian Kelly because Elko did work for Brian Kelly for a short period of time. But
yep.
Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen the news, but Greg Sankey came out today and has basically sent a letter to athletics directors and coaches demanding that no more fake injuries. Yeah. And this is clearly, this is aimed right at Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin is in town this week to face Arkansas tomorrow at 11 a.m. I've said all week long I think Arkansas is going to win the game because I just don't think Ole Miss is that good. I think they've kind of ridden. I think they've ridden a soft schedule to the record that they have. Now, two questions. One, we'll start with you, Trey. One, who do you like in the game? And then two, how do you enforce fake injuries? Sankey says he's going to fine them on a first, second, and third offense, and on the third offense he gets suspended.
Yeah. So first of all, on the game, kind of what I said earlier, Ole Miss is the number one run defense in the country. With Arkansas having Jackson out, that's limiting us to DeBinion and Russell, a true freshman. The running back group makes me a little nervous because Ole Miss does such a good job of stopping the run. So I think that's going to put the game on Green's shoulders. So last week, I don't know how much we can dive into and feel great about the Mississippi State game. Mississippi State was bad. Now, Arkansas is 13-2 over Ole Miss in Fayetteville in the last many games. So 13-2 at home in Fayetteville. I like those odds. I have not heard a final if Trey Harris is playing. The Rebels do not move the ball as well without Trey Harris. He gets double the amount of targets as anybody else does. So I'm kind of curious to know how they're going to be and how they're going to move. But with Harris being out, I actually like Arkansas to cover on this one. I think we can do it. It's going to all come down to being able to move the ball with Green, though. As far as your other question with the fainting goats, as I'm calling it.
Well put.
Yeah, with the fainting goats. You know what? Here's the tricky thing is who's making the judgment call whether it's a fake injury or not?
There it is.
That's it. You're asking someone to make a judgment call on that, and SEC already has horrible officiating, and now we're asking them to make yet another judgment call. We all know 90% of the injuries from Ole Miss are going to be fake. That's what they do, but I don't know how you really enforce that. It's just too much. Too much subjectivity in my opinion. So. What I think they should do is every time they do it, I think they should take one of the Mississippi State cheerleaders and make him become an Ole Miss cheerleader. I think that should be their punishment.
Okay. Matt?
Yeah, I think we enforce it by getting all the Texas fans throwing bottles on the field every time an Ole Miss player falls down. That's what I think. Hey, I'm going with the Hogs on this one. I think they cover. I think they win outright. Excited for it. I do want to just draw attention. I just got hand-delivered a beer in our office at the Social Birdie with all of the ownership here listening to you two yahoos that claim to know stuff about sports.
No. We never said that. We never said we know anything.
You never claim it.
Never claimed it.
That's true. Exactly, that's true. But they're here. They picked the Hogs too. We're a hog nation here in the office today. Woo pig. That's the only time you'll ever hear me say it.
All right. Now, Trey, I got a question for you. We know you have a great Friday night, Saturday, Sunday setup, but the Chiefs play on Monday. They're actually, it's hard to believe they're going to play a big game at home. What do you guys do for Monday Night Football and things?
Yeah, anytime there's a Chiefs game, we always do half-price queso and $2 off drafts, which our queso is the best in town.
Perms. 3 perms for anybody under 18.
Perms.
There you go.
Okay, we're doing
Yeah,
3
no,
perms.
no,
Okay.
no Mahomes
All right.
perms. Yeah, no,
All right.
we voted against that. No, but yeah, we do $2 off drafts, and then we have the big queso deal, and that's been really, really popular with our Chiefs game. So we put the game on just about every TV, and a couple of the golf simulators will convert to a big TV, 16-foot, wide screen. So it's a good place to watch a Chiefs game.
Is there a good place to watch a Chiefs game? I'm going to go
man.
no.
Absolutely.
Definitely not Arrowhead.
Yeah. Now, Matt, you're not a Chiefs fan too, because that'd be like the double whammy.
No, I don't claim any NFL team other than whatever team has a Aggie that's dominating on.
So you've never been a fan of the
there's
NFL.
Lots of them out there. Lots of them out there.
Like Johnny Manziel?
Miles Garrett, Von Miller. Come on.
How about
Are we talking about guys that got
anybody
invested
this
here?
century?
What do you say?
Anybody this century?
This century, get out of here! Come on, Josh Reynolds in the news with the Broncos. We'll never forget that. What? We forget that. Don't bring that up.
All righty, guys. Well, we appreciate it as always. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, Blue Pig. We'll see you guys.
Be good.
All right. We'll be back with the drive home coming up 23 minutes till the hour.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN.
Tired of
On ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas. More than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18-month same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacale.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Basketball fans, it's that time of year again. The NBA is back. From opening tip-off to buzzer beaters, BetOnline has you covered with the best odds, biggest promotions, and live in-game betting on all of your favorite team. This season, every game matters. BetOnline has every stat, matchup, breakdown, and live odds to bet on during the games. And it's not just the NBA. BetOnline has odds on everything from football, MLB playoffs, NHL, to even political props. Head to the website today to get in on the action with America's most trusted site for online wagering. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Hey, ESPN 96.3 and hitthatline.com. Have you been to Swark Liquor? Trey Gentry and his team have a phenomenal spot. It's the first liquor stop in Arkansas for our Dallas and Texas fans traveling up to the hill. So if you're heading to Fayetteville, the lake, a cabin weekend, hunting, fishing, or any other activity you need your favorite drink, stop by Swark Liquor. And check out their apparel too. You'll want to wear it. Swark Liquor, 864 East Collin Ray Drive in DeQueen, Arkansas. Swark Liquor, we promise to keep them cold for you.
Hey everybody, this is Tyson Van. Dad, tell everyone about your job at Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash.
Power washing, son. I've been working in the business for over 15 years, all over the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas, residential or commercial. At Mike Jr.'s Mobile Wash, our cleaning services include exterior home, fence, driveways, walkways, gutters, pool deck cleansing, and more.
Call my dad at 479-763-5561.
Mike
Jr.'s Mobile Wash. One call, cleans it all.
On ESPN.
Call 751-9691, 751-9691, or online at smarterguys@stith.com. Tune in again to hear Brett say,
"Put that number on a sticky note on the front of your fridge."
On the next dramatic episode of the Smarter Guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
Gentry Public Schools is proud to celebrate champions on and off the field. From their state champion esports and state champion bowling team to their national champion powerlifters and regional champion and state semifinalist softball team, Gentry Athletics is leading the way. And that's not all. All of their competitive sports programs and top-tier facilities provide the perfect environment for success. Be a part of something great at Gentry. Visit their website, follow them on social media, and download their app to stay connected with the action. Gentry Public Schools, where champions are made.
If you're living with chronic joint pain in your knees, hips, lower back, and shoulders, I've got exciting news for you.
Emmett Smith, all-time rushing leader and Hall of Famer.
Now you can get relief from pain without harmful medications and surgery. Call my guys at QC Kinetics. QC Kinetics specializes in biologic therapies that can repair and restore damaged tissue. I'm talking about natural pain treatments now available, not just for pro athletes, but to people like you.
At QC Kinetics, we're seeing patients every day who suffer from chronic joint pain but who desperately wanted to avoid surgery. We're treating joint pain with biologic therapies, regenerative solutions with long-lasting results.
Listen, it's all about getting your life back. Playing touch football with kids, walking upstairs pain-free, getting back on a job, and patients at QC Kinetics are raving about the results.
QC Kinetics. Call to learn more about restorative treatments that can get you back in the game.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Is your hair game in overtime? Then head to Fantasy Sports Cuts, the ultimate hair joint for men. We don't just cut hair, we draft the perfect style for your dome. Our scissor-wielding all-stars will turn your mop into a championship look. Want the Hail Mary mohawk or the slam dunk fade? We've got you covered. So hustle down to Fantasy Sports Cuts, where every day is game day for your hair. Walk-ins are welcome or book online at fantasysportscuts.com or give us a call. Fantasy Sports Cuts at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
ESPN 99.5.
Read the headlines. We make the headlines. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Ow! All good now?
Yeah. Coming up next hour, Brad Caldwell's here, Arkansas Sports Network, talking big high school games tonight.
You got a big one
around
tonight.
the state. We've got a lot until then. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Every stereotype that you have towards French people, it's true.
Look, another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
I roll in at, 9:05-ish.
Woo pig.
There you go.
That's one of those Wile E. Coyote moments where she's like, I'm rolling around at 9:05-ish.
Yeah.
You've been very good lately.
Ballpark.
Yeah.
Ballpark.
Except yesterday and today.
No, I was on time both of those days.
Were you?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Well, not yesterday.
Thank you.
But today.
Yep.
I made one mistake one time. And it was working here.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. I think we got plans for that, by the way. That's got potential right there.
Got legs.
It does. It has legs. It has a terrific shelf life.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. We mentioned that earlier, and we talked to the guys about this. This letter to me, though, from Sankey, it's the equivalent of Dad telling you to turn down the music. Like, I don't know if anybody's really going to take this seriously. I do not know. I think we learned in COVID, these commissioners don't really have a whole lot of say or power in much of anything regarding a league. So I don't really know, A, if you can enforce this, and B, do anything about the whole injury and
what's
falling
gonna
down
happen
stuff.
is somebody, they're going to take the letter, they're going to go, can he do this? The ADs, everybody's going to put their heads together and go, can he actually do this? Can he enforce it? Then it's going to be up to somebody to test it. And if they get
wonder
away
who
with
that could be.
Oh, well, it probably happen tomorrow morning over there.
That's right.
Somebody's going to test it. And if they get away with it, well, then it's, we're back to a free-for-all. And there are teams outside of Mississippi that do it.
Yes.
He was on the forefront of it. He is the one who has turned it into an art form. Now it was an art form for a while. Now he's making a mockery of it.
Yes. He's daring them to do something.
Yeah.
He's the toddler that keeps, throwing his food, daring you to do something about him throwing his food. That's what he's doing. He's a petulant child. Smack Daddy's on the phone. Let's see what's going on here. Smack Daddy.
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
First things first, I love how Trey was asked about, or he said that he only likes teams that have Texas A&M players, and there's a lot of them in the NFL, and he named 2 players. So, good job. Congratulations. You got 2 players. Way to celebrate. But I want you guys' expert opinion on last night's touchdown catch by Garrett Wilson.
Oh, my God.
Tell me how a foot and a shin on the same leg is different than 2 feet on the same leg.
Yes.
George Pickens.
I know. It makes no sense.
Well, both.
I feel like the NFL owes me $40.
Well, that's
for my
absolutely
parlay Monday night.
That's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. Both in college are catches, and this is not a discussion, but the 2 feet in the NFL thing, and you can't get the same foot down twice apparently, which is now this has happened twice in 3 days.
But think about this: you can get a foot, a shin, a knee. That's good.
Yeah.
You tap the same foot twice. Not good.
Yeah.
What an archaic rule. We don't know what a catch is anymore. We have no idea.
I think if any 2 feet, whether you go left, right, or the combination of the two, that
two
should
body
count.
parts, 2 separate body parts. No, I guess that would eliminate that. But if 2 body parts touch before you go out of bounds, it's good.
I think what has happened here, and I think I was talking about earlier, this is like a 1 in a million thing. Well, we've seen it twice in the last 2 NFL games, or 2 of the last 3 NFL primetime games. So maybe the competition committee has to consider, okay, the dexterity of these guys is superhuman. Maybe we need a contingency for when a receiver gets the same foot down twice while falling and catching with one hand and all.
The George Pickens catch on Monday night was one of the best catches I've ever seen. I mean, it's incredible. Until but I'll still take the Pickens catch because he was getting shoved out of bounds.
Yeah, that's true.
Still managed to get the same foot down twice. Still, I'll take that catch. It was amazing.
Right.
And then they waved it off, and it doesn't count.
My next question is, how in the hell are these guys not watching other football games? Why are they dropping the ball before they cross the goal?
Oh my God! Now you've asked.
You carry that ball all the way to the dang locker room before you let go of it from here on out.
I don't know if I've seen it in the NFL very much, but in college, this is still an epidemic. Why do you do this? I don't even
You're more
understand.
engaged in the celebration than you are in making sure you got the 6 points.
Right.
You do that in a 52-0 game. All right. Whatever. 0-0.
I know. Yeah.
That's just one of the dumbest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
You guys have a great weekend, and I'll keep listening.
All right. Thank you.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah. I don't know how this keeps happening. Usually, this is something usually stuff trickles down in football. The pros do it, then the college kids. This has trickled up. The college kids have done this, and now a pro did it.
We were always told as you run into the end zone, you place the ball in the end zone. You as you run in, you just put it down. That ensures that you get across the line. But when you're at the 5 and you're thinking how you're going to celebrate, and you drop the ball, golly. If I were a coach, just keep going, son.
It's another in a long line of reasons why wide receivers don't win you championships.
No, they don't.
Stuff like this.
Yeah.
Stuff like this. Okay, a couple other things here.
Yep.
Speaking of wide receivers, I just saw that Xavier Worthy was on the Rich Eisen show.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to talk about a lucky twist of fate. He told Rich Eisen he was on the phone with the Colts on draft night, and they hung up on him and made their pick. So then the Chiefs could, get him at whatever point they were coming. He could have been a Colt and stuck in that mess.
Yeah, with Anthony Richardson.
Or Joe Flacco.
Flacco.
Yeah. Old Anthony Richardson tapping out.
Oh, that'd be awful.
Which McAfee defended today, which is insane. I know he's a homer for Indianapolis. But my God, how can you defend that?
Literally every former player, including Jeff Saturday, a former Colt, was blatantly upset. I don't know the circumstances of it. I just know what I've heard. But when I see guys, that play the game going, you can't do that.
Yeah.
That's good enough for me.
Yeah. Yeah. So think about you talk about a outhouse to the penthouse situation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He ended up in Kansas City. He could have been in Indianapolis. And then I just saw this today on my historical notes. So today would have been Bobby the Brain Heenan's 80th birthday.
Hey!
He passed away in 2017.
Oh, man.
But I'd like to call one quote to mind from the late, great Bobby the Brain Heenan that I think applies to my life. And the quote reads, "A friend in need is a pest." So some words to live by as you head into your busy football weekend here on Ruscin and Zach. Thank you, Bobby the Brain Heenan, on this, the 80th anniversary of your birth. Way to go. All right. The drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky, 866-285-4005.
God, those were the best days of wrestling. Bobby Heenan, Jesse Ventura.
Yeah.
Classy Freddie Blassie.
That's right.
That's the best.
Yeah, right. Also, a lot of you may enjoy this. Today is the anniversary of the birth of Sir Benjamin Lee Guinness. That's right. The father of Guinness Ale.
Hey!
This day in 1798.
Hey!
That's a good man right there. It's a very important man.
That's a very important man.
Right. That's right. There you go.
Gorilla Monsoon. I've said this before.
Gorilla.
Abner Point, he brings up Bobby Heenan, Gorilla Monsoon. Regardless of sport, Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan are the best broadcast team ever assembled. They are the best in their genre. There was nothing like it. There's nothing like it. They were the best.
Yeah.
Madden and Summerall, no. Buck and Aikman, no. It's Gorilla and the Brain.
Be the Brain Heenan.
I'm telling you. Go back, watch them do like Saturday night, the Saturday night thing they did on NBC. Yeah, Saturday night's main event. The best. The best.
Keep in mind, this is Football Friday on Ruscin and Zach, brought to you by the All-American Steakhouse in Springdale. This is the place to go when you're looking to hang out with your friends, watch the game, watch any game. They got them all there at the All-American Steakhouse. Good food, cold beer. Friendly service. Happy hour every day at 3, Monday through Friday. Shareable appetizers, desserts, and this is a great spot. Mark and Laura will take care of you here at the All-American Steakhouse. And remember, you can find out more. You could get in touch with them. You could talk to them when you're there. If you've got an event coming up, they have the event room there. We've had events there.
Yes, we have.
And they do a phenomenal job of making everything go very smoothly on those. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Sunset in Springdale. All right.